When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Today is a good day, not the best day, but a good day. As we know that we're fighting to get against a lot of tyranny, and the Fed did not do what they were supposed to do today. But those are fiat gains, but it does matter. You know what I mean? It does matter for sure. And we're fighting against a lot of evilness, man. And today's one of those days, where one man has so much power that he can control how many dollars are being entered into the system, and also how much it costs to borrow money. And that's just an absolutely insane system, in my personal opinion. But it's in place right now. And again, the people that are doing it are not the best people in the world, in my personal opinion. And we're fighting against that. You know what I mean? And you got men like Thomas Jefferson, who wrote the Declaration of Independence, John F. Kennedy, who read it, two of 47 presidents that knew what time it was when it comes to this stuff. And today is just one of those days that number 47 asked the Fed chairman Jerome Powell to lower the interest rates, and he didn't, and he should have, and it's costing Americans a lot of dollars, man. It's locking up the housing market and everything else. And again, it's not going to happen overnight, but we got to fight against this crap, man. We really do. We just got to fight against this system, the evilness of the Federal Reserve, the people that are next to the money printer, and again, these people that are lying to us in the media every single day. And I'm glad you're here with me. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand with me to fight against this propaganda, these lies, the money printer, and the evilness behind it. And again, I could not ask for a better group of people to stand along with me to fight against it. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday, Hump Day, Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 907,872. TikTok next block. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's do a quick little roll call. Everybody got some people on the wheel. Paul the Goat's in the house. Paul, what's up, my boy? How are you? What's happened? Okay, Jenny just sent in something. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. Hold on. Let's see. Jenny sent in a Gen Zap. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it very much. Jenny sent in a huge donation of 1, 2, 3, 4 sats. That's a Jenny Zap. Thank you, Jenny. First zap of the day and the biggest zap of the day. So thank you so much for that, Jenny. Make sure I don't miss anybody here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome in, Paul the Goat. He tells me don't put him on the wheel. I do what you say, Paul. I wish I could, though. Just so I can have your name up there. Paul the Goat. How are you, Paul? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, man. For all your donations, everything you do for the channel, man. We love you, brother. You know that. Samantha Nakamoto says, hi, Jerry. I said, hi, Samantha. How are you, ma'am? How are you? Jenny Legendary. Thank you once again, Jenny. I appreciate it. We love you. Thank you so much for everything you do for this channel. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all your contributions, Jenny. Appreciate you. How was your day today? Hi, Paul. Hi, Samantha. Sharon B's in the house. Sharon, I didn't even see you. I thought maybe got you confused with somebody else. How are you, Sharon B? My girl Sharon. I saw her this morning on my boy Jor's stream today. Yo, Joshua. What's up, my boy? How are you, sir? How was your day today, man? Good to see you. Hi, Sharon. Jen. What's up? Hit like. Thank you, Fanny. How are you, Fanny? You know we love us some Fanny Packer. Fanny. Sharon. Well. We are at it again. We are truly Arson Misfit. That's right, Backpacker. How you doing, man? How's the family? How was the family? Jenny again with 5 coming in hot with the biggest donation of the day of 1,234 sats, and then she gets 5 more memberships again. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate it. And it looks like somebody sent in 9 sats. Is this Flipper? 9 sats. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Jenny. Thank you again so much for the memberships. You know that helps the channel. I got to tell you that you do it weekly now. Whoever got those, let me know. She's doing it early now. She gave out 20 the other day. Thank you so much, Jenny. We appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Hello, ladies, and hello, gentlemen. Dang, it failed. I don't know these people. Oh, sorry about that. Jen with the 5 already, right? What's up, Joshua? Crazy. Backfire. We are Jerry's Goonies. No, Sharon. No, you're not. How you doing, Sharon? Good to see you. Joshua, it's like playing roulette. Who am I going to know? I lost that one. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. LYB Productions. What's up, man? Jerry, my guy, how you feeling? I'm feeling good, man. How are you? Welcome back in, man. Good to see you, bro. How are you? Right, LOL. We back. Life has been lifing. LOL. Okay. Yeah, I know you're a busy guy, man. I know you're a busy guy. I'm on here 7 days a week now, bro. So whenever you can make it, you can make it. I appreciate you, man. Hello, everyone. And Jerry woke up bullish. He woke up like this. What's up, my boy? How are you? I got you on the wheel already. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Sharon, hey, you guys. Rocky Road. Hello, everyone. What's up, Lauren Stern? How are you, sir? The resident comedian. My man Lauren, not related to Howard Stern. How are you, sir? Hey, WB. Lauren, hey. Hope everyone is doing well. I am so far. Emily gets sats. Hello, all. How's everyone? Good to be with my Freedom fam today and every day. Yes. We love to see you, Emily. How you feeling today? You feeling better? Hello, Sharon B. Backpacker. Yes. Sonny, my man. Sonny's back. How are you, Sonny? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Feel like I know Sonny now. Met him in person. Had the privilege of meeting him in person. And that was a cool experience, man. I can't wait to see him again. Hopefully he comes to the Bitcoin conference. How you doing today, Sonny? Everything good? Hi, Samantha, Jen, Sharon, Backpacker family. Yes. Hi, Emily. Woke up bullish. Hello there. How are you, Sharon? Paul, hello, sir. What's up, gang? Steven's back. Steven Bluntman Bitcoin. He said he wants to give out a lot of memberships. Jenny is killing it right now, bro. You got a little catching up to do, man. But you've given out a lot, so I appreciate you, man. There's Scotty99. He's sending 99 cents. Thank you, Scotty. He says, hey, Jerry, how's it going? It's going, man. Well, Scotty, how are you, man? Thank you for that donation, man. I appreciate that. Good to see you, my boy. Scotty99. Always good to see you. Steven, very good to see you today, man. Is it hot enough for you, brother? Hi, Emily. Sonny, woke up. LYB, Blunt Man. Hey, how's it going, Emily? What's the vibe, Paul? Good to see you, Paul. How are you? Another great day, LYB. Yes, Sharon. Look at that with the kiss. Oh, my goodness. Sharon gives another huge donation of $2 to the channel with a super chat and a beautiful kiss. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon gave me a kiss this morning. I gave her one back today. So, Sharon, right back at you, ma'am. I appreciate those kisses. More than the $2, to be honest with you, Sharon. So I appreciate that. Don't get me in trouble here, Sharon. I appreciate you. Get me all off kilter, Sharon. Amen, Paul. It's always a great day when you hold BTC. Yes, Andrew, Satoshi Wednesday. How are you, man? Good to see you, Andrew. Haven't seen you in a while, man. How's everything, my boy? Doing good? Satoshi Wednesday, yes. You can take me off the wheel today, Jerry. I'm in the car, so I can't be too active this evening. No, you're good, man. Just tell me when you leave, bro. When you leave, I'll take you off. But if you're here, I know you're driving. I'll just give you the win, okay? But you're good, bro. I'm gonna take you off the wheel. Share the stream. Here he is. Powell is my hero. Trent, the Bitcoin technician. He's also one of the legends. Top 3 to 5 legends on this channel. Probably top 3 now, to be honest with you. He at least top 4. It's Paul the GOAT, Jenny, Letha, and then the Bitcoin technician. How you doing, man? Yeah, he's my hero too, bro. How you doing, Trent? LOL, Trent. Important video from Bitcoin University. Bitcoin getting stolen from hot wallets. I saw that today. Crazy, right? Yeah. Yes, Blunt Man. Hi, Paul and Jen. Yes. Saw that, Blunt Man. That was a good one. Let's go hump day. Yes. I'm always a little off, Blunt Man. Yeah. Paul, it's your Friday today, isn't it? I believe. Hello, Samantha. Lauren, Blunt Man. McWebb's back. McWebb, how are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you back, man. I seen you this morning in my boy George's thing, his live. Just chilling. Hi, Emily. You thought I was Samantha. No, I did not, Sharon. I'll never get you confused, Sharon. Never, never. Hello, Jen. BTC Backpacker, BTC Fanny Packer, Emily. Hello, Jen, Nico. You just can't stop Jen, Jerry. I know. You can't. Sup, Em? Hello, everybody. Blunt Man says, boom, I'm here. I'm peace. No flipper is 8. Don't know. Okay. Maybe I thought she just turned 9 or something. Last Wednesday was wild. Let's do it again. It was wild, wasn't it? Forgot about that, Sharon. BTC Backpacker, Fanny, and the kids. Good to see you all. Yes. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. Joshua, what's up? Hey, McWebb. Hey, Emily. George in the house. George says, woohoo, baby. Speak of the devil. George, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. I'm going to put you right there. Jor for the score, my man. I watched a little bit of Jor this morning. He's on Rumble now. He's a Rumble guy now. So I'm put Arnie on here too. Good to see you, Jor. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Always an honor to have you here, man. Sonny, something happened on strike. Another 99 sats. By the way, tired, low energy day, but your energy helps. Oh, thank you, Scotty. I appreciate it. Your energy helps me too, man. Scotty sending another 99 sats. I appreciate you, man. I'll try to wake you up, brother. I'll try to wake you up. Sorry I hadn't been here. Been crazy busy. You good, man. You getting that money. Jor. 7 days a week. Let's go. Get to it, my brother. Appreciate you. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Jerry, once you get your AI bot, you can go 24/7, right? Watch Nicholas. Hi. Hey, man. How you doing? Nicholas? Watch Nicholas? Here's my question. Did you subscribe yet? Watch Nicholas. Andrew, hey there. Watch Nicholas. I've never been here. Okay, I got you, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bro. If you're here. I'm going to go ahead and put you on the wheel of Satoshi, sir. Watch Nicholas? Let me see how you spell that. How you doing, man? Who sent you in? Nicholas. Good to have you, bro. Welcome in. Got recommended. Good, man. Good. Welcome. Gen Roulette is completely random, hon. Yeah. Hi, Joe and Arnie. Welcome, Nicholas. Nicholas says, yes. Paulie the King. I like Bitcoin. We love Bitcoin. Hi, Emily. Hi, Em. Hello, Jor. News. The Pelosi Act, which bans congressional stock trading, has just passed out of committee 8-7. The name of this bill is perfect. Absolutely. I just watched a video on that. We're going to watch that. Matter of fact. Hi, Lauren. Gotcha. I will be here then listening. Good. Let's effing go, my man Sin Diesel. Sin, how are you? Another legend on the channel. Sin Diesel. How are you, man? This Mr. Sensei. Sinister with his words. The Renaissance man. Sin, good to have you back, man. We missed you yesterday. How are you, sir? Samantha Nakamoto. Hello, how are you? Good morning, team. Matt, what's up, my boy? How are you? Matt FRL. Good to see you, man. How was your day today? Jor, salute to you. Hi, Jen. Good. How are you? Hello, Sharon B. Hello, Emily. Mushiki, I should not be awake right now. Oh, well, sigh. Mushiki, did you do that thing you were talking about? Didn't you have an appointment? But you said you had to do it, but you were tired? How'd that go? Did you get that done? Samantha Nakamoto, today was a better day for sure. Thank you for asking. No doubt. Jen, hey, Scotty, we miss you, dude. Yes. James back. What up, fam? Leave me off the list. Okay, how you doing, James? He comes in there saying that. Jen, that's good. Hello, everyone. GOW, what's up, my boy? How are you? He's back. I mean, if he's here, his daughter's going to be right behind him. How are you, GOW? Who sent you? Who paying you? Hey, GOW. Hey there, GOW. Good to see you. Jordan, that was funny. Hey, Sensei, how are you, sir? Jared, what's up, my man? What's up, my man? In 3 weeks, I've been gifted 2 membership to yours and George's channel. Yeah, I saw that today. Otis hooked you up. You guys have the most generous community. Speaks on behalf of you two. Glad to be here. Oh, thanks for saying that. I saw that this morning, Jared. Otis Harrod Jr. hooked you up, and I think Jen hooked you up with the other one, I believe. How are you, Jared? Thanks for coming back, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you, man. Thanks for those kind words too, brother. How goes it? One of our newest members, GOW, chilling harder than polar bear nipples. That's pretty hard, man. That's pretty hard, sis. Jared Ola Elms. Same again. I had to get my blood work, but today I will have to go to the hospital to get an infusion. That's what I needed the blood work for in advance. Oh, okay. Well, make sure you're good, man. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, bro. Thanks for the update. Hello, friend. Moonshiki. Jor, have you ever set up a Blockstream Jade? I guess he's screaming at you with the caps. It's all because of Jen. Yes, it is. Jor, V4V session. Let's chat sometime. Yes. I have. Yes, Backpacker. Yeah, that's what his team does. Backpacker. Absolutely. Value for value. I love it. Love it. Sin. Boom. Yeah. So what are we doing here today, guys? We are we dipped down a little bit. I think after the announcement that the Fed chair made that he wasn't going to lower rates and keep them the same, Bitcoin crashed a little bit, just a little bit. Let me see if I can find that chart. It took a quick dip, just a quick one. Boom, went down to like 116.2 or something. Did it go to 115? I don't know. That's what it says. V for V been fire lately. It's the best model. It is. I love it. That's what I do too, Jor. Those set prices, just if I do something for you, let me know what I did for you. You'll tell me when you pay. Or if you don't pay. Loving the fold card, Jerry. The 10x roundups are an awesome way to DCA. Smash buy mindlessly. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I'm glad you signed up with that, man. Thanks for doing that. Fold card is a cheat code, man, for Bitcoiners. It really is. Hola, Sharon. Yes, anytime, Backpacker. Neo, is this Jerry's live stream? If so, I'm here. What's up, my boy? Neo is back. How are you? Good to see you, man. Haven't spun yet, so you're right on time. You are right on time, Neo. How you doing today, man? Everything good? Bitcoin handled the news better than the guitar. The regular market. It did. It did. It went down for a second. Like we said, it just went down for a quick second. And then it bounced back. Not all the way up, but it bounced back. Did anybody get that? Did anybody catch that dip? That falling knife? Did anybody catch it? Emily says, Neo, just figured it out. Jen's work still won't pay her in fiat. They pay her in Jerry Loves Freedom memberships, and she's been spending. Yes. I think that's what happened, Lord. Lord, you are funny, man. I didn't say, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Paul the GOAT again. Paul the GOAT again, guys. He strikes again. He strikes again. Joe, I'll message you via Noster. Charging the phone so you will be on our big screen. We'll only be able to chat through Backpacker's phone. No doubt. It's all good. Wow. I'm doing good, hoping to rig the wheel for somebody who deserves it. All right. Great time to buy MSTR. Yes, it is. My DCA did. Yes. I know it did, Trent. Saw the dip but had no money to buy any. LOL. Yeah, my DCA did too, man. Just a little dollar. Lawrence Third. That must be it. Jerry sent you 10,000 sats and a 40,000 spin. That's what I was waiting on. I wasn't going to say it until you did. Guys, Paul the GOAT strikes again. He sends in 50,000 sats on chain, 40 for you guys. So you know that's going to be at the end of the night. So stay tuned for that. Wow, Paul. Thank you, man. Paul, you are. Must be nice, Paul. Oh, my God, man. Sheesh. Oh, it just went through. The payment just went through. On chain. Thank you, Paul. 50 big ones, man. Appreciate that, bro. It's a big donation. Once again, you are amazing, good sir. Yes, he is. He is, Jenny. That's why he's a go. Paul, dang, already? Yes. Hello, hey, there she is. Secura, how are you, man? Let me put you on the wheel. Paul, you cease to amaze me, man. You cease to amaze me, sir. That's huge, man. It makes it so much fun, man. Paul, fire. Back per use signal, much more private. Yeah. Noster DM sucks. W, Paul. Wow. Yeah, he's been doing that, Andrew. You've been missing out, bro. We had some big, huge freaking spins, man, at the end. But we save it all the way to the end, though. So you got to be here. Paulie, Secura. Paul is the GOAT. He is, Steven. But you're a legend, though. You're up there, too. You're on my all-time team on this channel, bro. Wow, Paul the GOAT. Thank you. Yes, Paul. Whoa, make it rain. Yes. Paul, thank you for the fun hangout, Jerry. Thank you, brother. No doubt. You ain't got to thank me, man. Dang, Paul, thank you. Wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this, Paul. You're one of my inspirations. You know that. And you power this channel by your funds and your energy and you guys being here. I appreciate it, man. You're one of the main ones. I told you, man, this light right here belongs to you. This is your light, bro. Dang, Paul, thank you. Jor, got it. Jerry's Funhouse, yes. Forget Paul Wall. Let's talk about Paul Ball. You know about Paul Wall down there in Texas. That's my boy. He's sitting sideways, son. Oh, my God. Forget Paul Wall. Let's talk about Paul Baller sitting sideways. Oh, it's in the days. Sitting sideways, Paul. The original J Wallace only costs like $89. Yes. I sin. It does. It does. We're going to spin the wheel in 10 minutes, yo. Jay Remmer, what's up, my boy? He's here. He's raising his hands. He's like, I'm president and accountant for it, Jerry. Don't forget me. I got you, Jay Remmer. Always a part of the show. 420, yes. Is that what you did? Let me see. Hold on. Or are you just saying 420? Or you about to do 420? My damn internet will work. Appreciate that, man. 420. Paulie, boom. 420 Blunt Man. Jay Remmer, what's up? Send. Yes, boom. Don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. Thank you, Jay Remmer. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. There needs to be like a BTC tender for Bitcoiners. LOL. Yeah. For sure. Blunt man, I think that's definitely got to be your 420 time of day. Got you, Blunt man. That needs to be your Zap though, bro. Blunt man, come on now, it's got to be your Zap. The time of day, my favorite time of day. Yes, it's always a reminder, ain't it? But yeah, we crashed down a little bit. Let's watch it. Let's watch a quick video about what about the new bill, the Nancy Pelosi bill that Backpacker was talking about, on how they don't want these idiot politicians out here, be able to invest in stocks, just individual stocks. So let's take a listen to the congressman. He's one of my favorite ones too. Let's check it out. This is good. Check it out.
And selling of stock. 80 something say that we have an opportunity here today to do something that the public has wanted us to do for decades, and that is to ban members of Congress from profiting on information that frankly only members of Congress have in the buying and selling of stock. 86% of Americans say that.
Ian's in the house. Clean Your Machine is in the house. Got to stop the video when he's here. Hello, good people. I hit the like, Jerry. Half you guys haven't. Thank you, Ian. How are you, sir? Good to see you, my boy. There it is, 420. Thank you, Clean Your Machine. I appreciate you, man. I think that was from Blunt Man, the 420. Thank you, sir. Ian's in the house. You know I got to stop the presses when he comes in. Let me put you on the wheel, my boy. Clean Your Machine. Ian, how are you today? First of all, how is business? And did you make some good tips today, sir? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Welcome back.
That members of Congress should not be able Congress have in the buying and selling of stock. 86% of Americans say that members of Congress should not be able to buy and sell shares of stock, individual stock, while they are members of this body. And they are absolutely correct. And the reason is, you can see it. There was just another ethics referral in the House last week. We've seen the former Speaker of the House make millions of dollars in profits. We've seen members of both parties, I'm sad to say, be investigated for their stock trades. And the reason for all of this is that, quite frankly, members of this body are privy to information that the normal person just is not. Now, is that insider trading? It is not under the laws. Sometimes people say, well, we already have insider trading laws. We don't need a stock ban. Well, the information that members of Congress are privy to is technically not covered by the insider trading laws, but nobody really believes that the information that we get isn't valuable. It is quite valuable, which is why back during COVID, you saw members of Congress of both parties engage in a flurry of stock trading right after they were getting COVID briefings. Were members of the public getting those briefings? They were not. Were members of the public privy to the kind of information that was being given to members of Congress? No, they were not. And so when you look at what members of Congress are privy to, what they are able to trade on, the access that they have, it's just qualitatively different than your average Joe or Jane, which is why we ought to put into place common sense guardrails that say, if you want to be a member of Congress, you can put you want to save, great. You can buy mutual funds, you can buy broadly diversified investment vehicles. You should not be able to buy and trade individual stock shares, in which, frankly, we have an interest in the work that we do. We have information that no other people get, no other members of the public have. This bill would finally redress that. Say that.
And water's wet, guys. This is stuff that we already know. They should have been doing this, man. But thank God they're doing it now. So that's good. You know what I mean? That's good. That's the Nancy Pelosi Act, ladies and gentlemen. Ian says, hit that like button. Thank you, sir. Hello, sir. CYM. Backpacker says, reminder to everyone, please be present for all or nothing and big spins out of respect to the host and his time. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very much for you saying that, bro. Appreciate it. Reverse Jackpots is in the house. How are you, sir? Let me do this wheel again. Hold on. Got you on the wheel, bro. How are you, Reverse? Good to see you, man. How was your day today, sir? Emily, the 420 was from me. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. I figured that, man. Thank you so much. Good reminder to smash that like button, Matt says. Yes, please, and thank you. Thank you so much for saying that, Matt. Appreciate you, bro. Seriously. Ian, sorry, Sharon says. Great day. Good, man. Good to hear that, Ian. Good. Hey, reverse jackpot. Whoa, Ian, I almost certainly did hit that like button. Thank you, Trent. Jerry, big storms in the area, so I may not realize I'm behind if you mention my name. Just a heads up. Okay. But if you leave, just tell me like you always do. If you win, I'll just give you the win, okay? No tip, but a lot of cash deals. Good. No tips, really? What's up, Jerry, in the chat? Not financial advice. How are you, man? Good. So cash ones are better then, huh? Ian? Better than cards, I'm guessing, right? Yes, it is. They have inside info. Exactly, man. Exactly. These people make me sick, man. They make me sick. What's up, NFA? CYM, bro, your job type of work is super interesting. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on mobile detailing setups. Nice. Hey, Emily. Thank you, BTC Backpacker. Emily, hello. Hello, Sin. Smoke it while you got it, Steven says. That's right. Uh-oh. The Bitcoin technician sent his normal zap in of 507, and then he quotes he quotes Corey from God Sats and said, "But it's something though." That's a big zap, bro. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate it. He zaps every day. He's here, man. Every single day. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That's a big zap, Trent. Appreciate you, brother. Ian, cash is king until my first BTC payment. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just surprised if you got cash payments, they didn't give you a freaking tip, man. But it's all good. You making that money, man. You making that money. It's all good, bro. All right, guys. It's almost 4:30. We're gonna start off with there's seen anchor confronts her on insider. Ooh, my boy Greg just made a video about that. What I just talked about the insider training. The first video we're gonna watch today is about Jerome Powell. We're gonna watch his little 10-minute video. How he's an actor and how he lies to the American people. And the people that are asking questions out in the crowd are actors too. I've been saying this since 2022. It's all an act. But we need to watch it to understand the game, okay? Because why didn't he lower the interest rates today? Right? And we're gonna dissect what this man says, line by line, okay? Just a little 10-minute thing and then the questions and shit like that, okay? But again, guys, today is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. We're gonna celebrate every time a block comes out. A Bitcoin block is mined every minute we're here on this live stream. The blocks come out every 10 minutes. So we're going to spin the wheel and give you a wheel subsidy, just like the miners get a block subsidy. Their block subsidy is 3.125. Our wheel subsidy is 100 sats. Your name is on the wheel. You have a chance to win. No guarantees in life. Just like when you plug in a miner, you have no guarantee to mine some Bitcoin. But you have a chance. And that is the point. So, Jenny, today is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Thank you guys so much for being here. And this is why I'm doing this, to thank you for being here. So you're on the wheel for the first spin of block 872. Again, for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Let's spin it on the first spin. And let's see who can win it. Good luck, everybody. I have an old YouTube channel. Do you really? I'd like to watch that. Anonymous. I want to say Anonymous won the other day first, didn't he? Or close to it. Cheat mempool equal Jerry gets sats for me. Yeah, I seen that. I went by quick too. Thank you, brother. But too busy now. Yeah. That'd be a good channel, man. If you made a Bitcoin channel, Ian, based on what you do with your work, maybe have somebody just film a few minutes of what you're doing, and then you have some commentary, like right before you clean and then right after you clean. I would watch that every day, Ian. Seriously. And then get some, ad revenue and get some tips on your YouTube, for sats and stuff like that, and show people like, hey, man, I'm just a regular guy. I'm using this to pay my bills, but what's left over, I buy Bitcoin. You know what I mean? That'd be dope. Good game, Anonymous. He says, let's go, as he's doing dishes. Hey, Anonymous. I'm trying to encourage Aiden to do something like that. Yeah, that'd be good, man. You guys would be a good team. I'd tune in every day. I would tune in every day, Ian. Jerry, VHF. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How are you? Very good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back, man. I appreciate it. 3676. VHF is in the house. Blunt Man just said, smoke them if you got them, VHF. You weren't here for that, so I'm going to repeat it. Smoke it if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. You know what I mean? VHF. Using that scrub, Daddy. Yes. Hi, sir. How are you, VHF? How are you, sir? Good to see you, VHF. The beautiful Emily's in the house. Also, the beautiful Sharon's in the house. All our ladies are beautiful here. That was block 872. Went to Anonymous Jenny, if she's still here. Let's see who can get 873. I know you would support everyone. Absolutely. Especially you, Ian. I would be freaking watching that every day. I would love to see that, man. VHF just steps off the plank. He just steps off the plank and onto the pier, and boom, he wins. So somebody's about to win. What a good kid, Anonymous. Yes. Oh, I got him. Paul, Emily. Go VHF. VHF, you want to pick somebody or you just want to spin it? Spin it to the next person that gets 200. Or you want to pick one of our beautiful ladies? That's what I would do if I were you. Just saying. Just saying, brother. Just saying. Give it to Emily. You're a smart man, sir. Thank you, VHF. Emily, congratulations, man. Nice, VHF. Emily, as usual, XD, VHF, Sin, and GOW. Paul, I like having you on the wheel, man. Just to have your name up there, but I know you don't like it. But then if you win, you can give it to somebody, Paul. I like having you on there, though, bro. But your wish is my command, sir. 873 goes to VH, straight to Emily. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. Let's see who can win 874. Thank you, kind sir. VHF, yes. Looks like Joshua to me. But I could be wrong. No, it's not. Good game, Sharon says. That's another person I'd really like to see a YouTube channel from. Sharon B. Sharon, I would really like to see you make a YouTube channel. Joshua, you're the winner, sir. Congratulations. He's here. I know he's here. He's also becoming a legend on this channel. He's been donating too and commenting and being here every day. Joshua finally broke that losing streak. Haha. Hey, Jerry, I send a signal group. Okay, you did? Okay, Neil. Let's see. Let's see that. Neo, there you go. That's a group. There you go, Neo. Hey, everyone. Welcome, Neo, to the group. Welcome, Neo. There you are, brother. In the gang with the crazy misfits. Joshua. Yay, go Joshua. Joshua. We need free money, pal. We do. Joey, what's up, my boy? How are you? Joey from Sats Venture. My man. Joey, are you going to stay? Or what? So I'm going to put you on the wheel if you're going to stay. And if you leave, just let me know. How you doing, Joey? Good to see you, man. Congrats, Joshua. Thanks all, no doubt. Joey, yee I don't like to win sats. I would rather someone else win. No, I know, man. I'll just put your name on the list and you can give them to somebody. That's all. That's all, man. I know you're not going to win, brother. You always give them away anyways. Thank you, sir. And thanks, Jen, for the membership. No doubt, Neo. Thank you. Big Bitcoin bottom. YT. Sin. Triple B's. Sharon B. Sin. You hear this? And look at Joey coming in hot with a super sticker. $2. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate you, brother. Very much. That really helps the channel, man. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Young man, Joey. My man. You staying around, Joey? LOL, Joey. Joey, I'm staying for now. I'll keep you posted. Okay, because sometimes the wheel lands on your name and you're not here. So just let me know when you leave, okay? Joey, thank you, man. That's a huge donation, bro. He's a legend on the channel, too. Joey's a legend, man. Officially. Joey Sats Venture is in the house. Thank you, Joey. We love having you here, man. Great video today, Joey. I seen some of it, but then somebody freaking called my phone. Sharon always with that boom talk. Haha. Hey everyone, thanks y'all. Yeah, she must be doing something back there. Hey there, Matt, Joey. Hey Jerry, I gotta leave. Have a good one. Everyone be safe. All right, Blunt man. Appreciate you, bro. Hate to see you go, man. Sharon, we hate to see you go, but we love to see you walk away. Somebody said. I don't know who said it though. Thank you, Blunt man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, word? That's what I was saying, son. They were saying the same thing, my boy. Is there a difference between wage and salary in USA? Not sure if I got those two mixed up in my recent video. Not well. Wage is like how much you get an hour. Salary is like how much you make a year. So it's basically the same thing. Sorry, I missed the spins. Had to fill the treat dispenser to bribe the dog to get off my bed so I could make it up. It's all good, Jenny. Don't worry about it. We only did 3 so far. It's all good. Y'all says, put me in, coach. Y'all, what's up, my boy? How are you? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6. My boy Yah's in the house. Good to see you, man. How was your day? Jen, Yahab. See you, Blunt Man. Peace, Blunt Man. Sharon with the peaches. Sharon, when you going to make that YouTube video? I'll be back tomorrow unless I'm dead. All right. Sharon, when you going to make that YouTube channel? Showing us how you selling stuff and stacking sats and whatever you got to do. Blunt Man. Hey, clean your machine. Sorry you didn't get any tips. Sometimes I think people are just so sick of everyone and their cousin wanting a tip. I think they are revolting. Yeah, I think so too, man. But certain jobs, there's certain things that you tip. Like that's something I tip. You know what I mean? I tip for that. I tip for my waitress. I tip for my DoorDash driver. You know what I mean? I think I meant wage in my video, but oh well. No, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, boom. Salary could also be a set amount. Wage could be like an hourly, i.e. $30 an hour. Yep. Joey, lots of people use them interchangeably. Yes, they do, especially here in America, sir. Hey, Jerry, driving home from Costco, but here, Triple B's. Speaking of Triple B's, how are you, ma'am? 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 7. Let's see. 4, 6, 7. 7. All right, I think we all caught up. Bitcoin bacon booties in the house. Did you get a lot of stuff? Love Costco. Love them wholesale stores. Okay, we got something in strike. Wow, there you go, Joey. Thank you, man. Joey sent in one of his patented heavenly zaps of 777 sats, and he says, "Yee-hee." Thank you, Joey. Appreciate you, man. That's a huge donation, my boy. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you, Joey. Thank you for being here too. I got a $3 tip in quarters. It was so great. I need quarters for laundry. Yes. Good. I wholeheartedly agree about tipping, but when I'm going through the drive-through and you ask for a tip, no, exactly. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then when you go just to go get some food and they ask if you want a tip or not, I'm like, bro, I'm just paying at the register. I'm not saying I don't tip sometimes. They're cool and I like them. I say, if you want a tip, I'll give you some sats. So you can come around this register. I'll show you how to set up a wallet. If not, then you're not getting it. Hey, Triple B, good to see you, Emily says. Service people really look for a tip, and I tip all the time. Exactly. I tip all the time. I really do. Hey, nice to see you. Hey, Chain. Hey, Paul. Hey, Chains needs love too. 25 cents. Yes. Most people tip in doggy daycare, but I don't. However, I more than make it up for it in donuts, snacks, pizza, etc. Yes. Trips. Yes. Triple B's. Love them homes. Max out Chase credit card. Joke. Did you really? She says, joke. Jen Nico looking happy. Yes. Love them wholesale stores. I told you Jordan's funny, man. Jordan's funny, boy. Tip culture is out of control in U.S. It's not the same in the rest of the world. Yeah, it's not. Exactly. You're super cool or go above and beyond. Yeah, I'm going to tip. I tip my wait staff incredibly well. My hair lady, the car clean out people, etc. Yeah. But you're getting sats from me though. If you want a tip, you're getting sats. You're not getting it. Period. I've had actually people turn down Bitcoin and say, no, I don't want that. And I said, okay, cool, no problem. Scotty sends in another 99 sats and says, no tipping in Japan, really. Oh, okay. That's surprising. Japan's pretty cheap over there, huh? I'm just not about tipping everybody and their neighbor. Exactly. It just dilutes it. You know what I mean? It's like you got to do something to get the tip, man. How's that golf networking out, Jor? That golf networking out, Jor. Triple B, best name in the space. Yes. I think I've only tipped 5 to 10 times in my entire life, GOW says. You must don't go out much. Yes, no tipping in Japan. They actually pay a living wage. Oh, that's what it is. That's the secret. Barely ever paid for a sit down meal either with a waitress and all that. Got you. Oh, word. Say you're a fool, man. You are a fool, dog. All right, we're all caught up with the spins. Let's take a look at Jerome Late Powell and his pathetic explanation on why he didn't lower the interest rates. No tips in Australia, very rare. Hey, Paul, I eat at home as well, GOW. If I'm not mistaken, Japan considers tipping rude. Really? Jen, yeah, and Jor, boom. Hello. So let's listen into Jerome Powell, see what he's got to say, and then we'll break it down. Let's get it.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. Despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position.
So let's break this down. He says he wants an employment high and everything else, and it is pretty high right now under Trump, and the economy solid. You know what I mean? So let's do that again. Let me slow this down a little bit because he's talking pretty fast. I'll put it at 115.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. Despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position. The unemployment rate.
Scotty just says no tipping in Japan, really. And then he puts an @ sign for 99 cents.
Remains low, and the labor market is at or near maximum employment. Inflation has been running somewhat above our 2% longer run objective. In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged. We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
So if everything's going well, Jerome, why didn't you lower the interest rates? If all that stuff that is good that you just said, why didn't you lower it? And Trump talks about this. I think it's $365 billion for every point that the Fed has in interest rates. It costs the American people or the U.S. government or us $365 billion every point, and we're at between, he says, 4.5% and 5.5%. Hello, I want my money printing at this point. Anyone else? Hey, yeah, me too. Scotty will need to confirm that rude thing though. What up? Yes, he's such a tool. He's an actor. He's a tool and an actor, but it destroys family and friends saving. No good. Yep. Here's a tip for you, Jerome. Exactly. That's actually way better, GOW. 2 more Fed governors descended today, so he's full of ish. Exactly, Sin. His term will be over soon. Yeah, he'll be up in 8 months, but Trump is going to make it a living hell for him over the next 8 months. Some think it's rude. This is Scotty. Some think it's rude. Some will take it, though, Jen. That's what Scotty said. Okay. Thank you for filling that in, man. Man, it seems like I'm drunk zapping. He sends in another 99 cents. Thank you, Scotty. No, keep it going, Scotty. Keep it going. Good evening, Jerry. Frankie D, what's up, my boy? How are you, man? Welcome back. Frankie D the 4th. Frankie D the 4th. Welcome, man. How you been doing, bro? How you been doing? I saw the White House release some Bitcoin crypto-related documents. Really? Paul, a very long 8 months. Yeah, very long. They're gonna drop the rates in September, in 6 weeks. But again, why not do it now? Because he did it for Kamala Harris. Good evening, Frank. Because he wants to remain public enemy number one. Somebody's getting paid. Exactly. If people think this stuff at the Fed is not political, you ain't been paying attention, man. I just want my 3X alt so I can dump them. I don't care about Fed rate. Lower rates are bad for poor people. It's bad for everybody, man. High rates are bad for anybody. You own a house, high interest rates are terrible. Or if you want to buy a house, and high interest rates are terrible. May 2026 can't come soon enough. Exactly, son. Can't come soon enough, sir. Emily, Frankie. Hey, Frank. I waited for years, VHF. Felt better to just make the change to BTC only ASAP, yeah. Life's been good. Good, Frankie. Good to hear that, man. Kash Patel found thousands of Russian collusion hoax documents to burn bags inside a secret room at the FBI headquarters. Wow. In burn bags. Yeah. Does that surprise anybody? Of course not.
I will have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments. Recent indicators suggest that growth of economic activity has moderated.
Yeah, very true. In theory, VHF, no, low rates are bad. High rates slow inflation. It depends on the situation, though, VHF. Inflation is not high right now. Interest rates are bad right now because it's raising the housing market, VHF. Inflation is not high right now, relatively speaking. It's like 2 point something %. You know what I mean? It's really not that high, relatively speaking, than what it's been in the last year. So interest rates are too high right now, man. In this environment, it's way too high right now.
GDP rose at a 1.2% pace in the first half of this year, down from 2.5% last year. Although the increase in the second quarter was...
Let's play that again. GDP raised, right? GDP raised, he said.
Activity has moderated. GDP rose at a 1.2% pace in the first half of this year, down from 2.5% last year.
Okay, so GDP was down 2.5% last year. Now it's up now. So again, why are you not lowering the interest rates? Now listen to this BS.
Although the increase in the second quarter was stronger at 3%, focusing on the first half of the year helps smooth through the volatility in the quarterly figures related to the unusual swings in net exports. The moderation in growth largely reflects a slowdown in consumer spending. In contrast, business investment in equipment and intangibles picked up from last year's pace. Activity in the housing sector remains weak.
You guys want to watch a man read a script? This is what he's doing. He's reading a script right now, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely reading a script. High rates are keeping inflation low. That's not why, man. That's not why. I mean, that might have a little something to do with it, but that's not why. Lagging indicators, sir. They don't call him too late, Powell, for nothing. Exactly. But remember, and I hear what you're saying. When you do raise the interest rates, in theory, it does keep the inflation low. But here's the thing, man. This is not why he's doing this. His reason, he said, because of the tariffs. He's saying tariffs are going to make inflation go up. Again, one more time, guys. Tariffs are not inflationary. Does it increase prices by certain things? It depends. It depends on if the retailer are going to take on the prices or not, eat the price increase. Real inflation is likely closer to 20%. Exactly. The CPI, we call it. VHF doesn't need a mortgage, I guess. Exactly. VHF is in Canada. But again, VHF, he's my boy and everything, but he's a contrarian's contrarian. You know what I mean? George, is that Canadian inflation or U.S.? Both. It's a balancing act. Oh, Jen, that makes way more sense. Yep.
In the labor market, conditions have remained solid. Payroll job gains averaged 150,000 per month over the past 3 months. The unemployment rate at 4.1% remains low and has stayed in a narrow range over the past year.
So again, employment, it's low. Unemployment's low. So what's the problem, Jerome?
Wage growth has continued to moderate while still outpacing inflation. Overall, a wide set of indicators suggests that conditions in the labor market are broadly in balance and consistent with maximum employment. Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer run goal.
If you look at true inflation, it's not 2%. It's like 1.8%. If you look at the true inflation thing, I think this one, the real one, they say the real one they go by, I think it's like 2.3 or something like that right now. So it is a little higher than the 2%. But again, that's not a reason to keep the interest rate high. Again, lower the interest rates, and then if inflation goes up, then just raise the interest rates. You know what I mean? But again, you're costing the taxpayers $365 billion every point. I'm not saying lower the point. Lower it 25 bips. You know what I mean? 25 basis points at a time. Slowly do it. Again, because I don't want a deflationary situation. Just lower it down 25 bips and see what happens. And if inflation goes out of control and tariffs go crazy, then raise it back up.
Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index and other data indicate that total PCE prices rose 2.5% over the 12 months ending in June, and that, excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.7%. These readings are little changed from the beginning of the year, although the underlying composition of price changes has shifted. Services inflation has continued to ease, while increased tariffs are pushing up prices in some categories of goods.
I don't know if that's true. Now, you hear what he just said. Tariffs and some goods are pushing the price ups. And that may be true, right? That may be true. But again, people have a choice. The market indicates what prices should be outside of the money printing. So if there's an industry like Pepsi, let's just say Pepsi, they deal with a country that's got a lot of tariffs on it, right? Well, if they charge more and they don't eat the prices and they charge their customers more, then guess what people are going to do? They're going to go over to Coca-Cola, right? And they're going to lose business. So it doesn't have the whole industry losing business or charging much. It's just certain little things that have to charge a little bit more if they do. But that's up to them. You know what I mean? Something just happened on strike. 99 sats. My rice inflation is like 75% over the last year. Really? Wow. 75%, huh? Okay, let me get caught up with these. It's a balancing act. Yes. That makes more sense. Praise the Lord and use the charts like a Bitcoin soar. What's up, Ricky Ricardo? How are you, man? Good to see you back. Let me put you on the wheel, bro. Good to have you back, Mr. Ricardo. Yeah, Jerome Powell's full of shit, man. This guy's so full of it, man. And again, watch the scripted questions after this. Unemployment rate ain't doing too good over here. Really? Our government held the rate today. Yes. Right. I have a mortgage already, TBT. Right. But again, what if you want to sell your house? I know maybe you don't want to sell it right now. Right. But we're just talking about the whole housing market. You got to have supply side stimulus, man. You got to stimulate the supply side of the market in the housing. And you're not going to let anybody, if you have a house that has an 8% interest rate or a 7%, or excuse me, a 2% or 3% interest rate, because most people that sell their house want another house. So what incentive do they have to sell it at a 3% interest rate and to buy another one at an 8% interest rate or a 7% interest rate? So you gotta stimulate the supply side of things.
Near-term measures of inflation expectations have moved up on balance over the course of this year on news about tariffs, as reflected in both market-based and survey-based measures. Beyond the next year or so, however, most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal.
So he's trying to look out a year from now, right? But let's talk about right now, though, Jerome. This is not a high interest rate environment right now. It's just not. You know what I mean? And again, this man needs to be investigated for what he did, for what he's doing right now, keeping the interest rate high versus what he did in third and fourth quarters of 2024 when the election was being held and he dropped the interest rates down. I'm just saying, man. And inflation was higher then than it was now. Make it make sense, man.
Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. At today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 4.25% to 4.5%.
Hold on, Jenny said something interesting. She said, I love my country, but I plan to leave my country once I'm rich enough that I don't have to work. Okay. I hear that. I'm going to travel the world too. We are damned either way as the system is broken, though. Very, very, very true, sir. Very true.
Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people.
So his job, according to him, is to have stable prices and have the job market up, unemployment low, right? So let's see what he says after that. Do that again.
Inflation goal. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. At today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 4.25% to 4.5% and to continue reducing the size of our balance sheet.
Now he said a couple things right there. He said we plan on reducing the size of our balance sheet. Have they been doing that? I don't know. But he also, again, this is all theater, guys. I know this is fiat games. I get it. But this has to do with your life because we're in the fiat world too and Bitcoin. But he also said the two things that he wants to do. Oh, well, these are the two things. Our job is to make sure that unemployment is low and the price of money is low. And again, if that's the case, then why are you not lowering the interest rates, man? If you want to help people, because the reason why you're helping people with unemployment is you want to make sure they have to live and stuff. People can't borrow money cheap right now because of you, Jerome. 4.25% to 4.5%. And again, this is the Fed interest rates to the banks, right? And the banks got to take their point or two or three in between. So it's not 4.25% and 4.5% to us. It's 4.25% and 4.5% to the banks.
We will continue to determine the appropriate stance of monetary policy based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks.
You say the incoming amount of data. What about the data you got right now? The man's been the president. You've seen what happened over the last year in 2024, the last year of the Biden administration. Now you got 6 months of data of what Trump is doing now. You see the tariffs are not doing what you said they were going to do. You see inflation going down, and also too the numbers went up with GDP today. We talk about that. So why you got to get more numbers to decrease the interest rates today? You've already got the numbers in the past, Jerome. Again, man, these people make me sick, man. Because I know people that are trying to buy houses right now. I know people that want to borrow money. I want to borrow some money. I want to borrow some money for some Bitcoin. But the fucking interest rates are too high. And it's clogging up the housing market right now. And again, when we have to refinance our debt, our $37 trillion, it's costing us $365 billion per point. These people make me sick, man.
Changes to government policies continue to evolve, and their effects on the economy remain uncertain. Higher tariffs have begun to show through more clearly to prices of some goods, but their overall effects on economic activity and inflation remain to be seen.
This guy, he says on some goods, tariffs have been up a little bit, but it remains to be seen. In other words, we want the tariffs to be inflationary because I want to be right, and we want the Democrat and the propagandists to be right. So it just remains to be seen. Well, until it remains to be seen, Jerome, lower the fucking interest rates. Damn.
A reasonable base case is that the effects on inflation could be short-lived, reflecting a one-time
short-lived, bro. Short-lived. Not short-lived. Short-lived. Again, this guy's an actor, man.
Base case is that the effects on inflation could be short-lived, reflecting a one-time shift in the price level. But it is also possible that the inflationary effects could instead be more persistent, and that is a risk to be assessed and managed.
So inflation could go up. It could go up. We don't know if it's going to go up. It's going down right now, but it could go up. So we're going to keep the interest rates high now because it could go up in the future. This is why I say these people make me sick, man. Okay? And the American people don't even know what the hell is going on, bro. Again, why do we need this department? What do we need the Fed for? These people are always late. They keep the interest rates too high when we don't need to, when inflation's kind of low. They lower the inflation when they lower the interest rate when inflation's high. They got all these federal buildings that we're building for supposed to be $2.8 billion, but it's really $3.1 billion. For what? They can print more money and charge more for it to borrow money.
Our obligation is to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored and to prevent a one-time increase in the price level from becoming an ongoing inflation problem.
Oh, okay. So that's it, guys. That's the answer. He says, well, we're going to keep interest rates high for now because that one big spurge of inflation that's going to be coming, that the Democrats and the propagandists told us is going to be coming. We can't let that happen, guys. You don't want the prices to go up all at once. So we got to keep the interest rates high. That's what he just said. Listen to this.
Our obligation is to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored and to prevent a one-time increase in the price level from becoming an ongoing inflation problem.
What the hell does that even mean, Jerome? See, oh my God, man. Oh my God. I don't even know why I do this to myself, man. Let me take a break real quick, guys. I'm sorry. These people are pissing me off. All right. Yes. No one can afford a 400K, the average house at 7% rate at the current price average wage. Yes, exactly. Who you think what Gen X do you know, or Gen Z, excuse me, they can buy a house right now? You know what I mean? I totally agree that rate decrease to try to get Biden or Kamala elected was sus. Exactly. There are several countries with excellent health care that are on my list right now, like Nicaragua. Okay. But Jerry, looking out a year from now serves as narrative. Looking at the numbers today does not serve as argument. Exactly, Lauren. Preach it, brother. If he lowers interest rates, do we see BTC at 200K 2026? It'd be higher than that, bro. Probably higher, yes. Oh man, imagine 250K possible, boys. Yes. I'm not in a hurry for that though. And there it is. These people make me sick. Sorry, man. At AI Powell confirmed. Yes. Powell is cooked as fuck. You're starting to sound like me now, Jerry. I like that. Thank you, man. Shit. VHF checks his hands to see if there's a sixth finger. Breathe, Jerry. This ain't good for your heart. LOL. For real, man. That's why I gotta take a break. Gotta take a break. I fucking go off on this shit. Yes. Neo TFW didn't read over your script before your performance. Short lie. That's what I'm saying. These people are actors, man. Most people have zero idea about money and Bitcoin. They don't. They don't. True. Maybe we shouldn't watch Paul anymore. Jerome Late, the visual mascot for Steve. Oh, Jerry, don't let these people get to you, bro. You have Bitcoin, nothing those clowns do should affect your mental state and emotions. It's not about me, man. VHF. It really is not. It's about my country, man. You know, it's about my country and getting us right, and it's about the kids and the grandkids. You know, and a lot of my friends and family don't have Bitcoin. You know, we know the Bitcoin is the answer, but we may not be on a Bitcoin standard or Satoshi standard for another 15, 20 years. Who knows? But until then, man, we got to expose this garbage. This is nonsense, man. These people lie their asses off. To his credit, he is getting better at reading what they tell him to read off the screen. Exactly. But if you understand the markets and you understand basic economy and how the stuff works like we do, and you listen to this guy, you're just like, what are you talking about, dude? You know what I mean? Let's get some spins in, guys. Let's get some spins in. Oh, we're stuck at 874. Okay. Oh boy, Jerome. I got some blood pressure medicine in there. I think I'm about to take an extra pill or something. We the people have been lied to for centuries and thousands of years. Exactly, man. Exactly, Ian. And yes, Joey, I will be near 100% Bitcoin very soon, little bro. Good, man. Good. That's what I like to hear, VHF. Half of the country wants to be lied to, Jerry. So Powell is delivering the goods. Sin, you ain't telling no lies, bro. People don't want to hear the truth, bro. They don't. Let's see what he says, because he's getting ready to get. I think he's going to do the questionnaire part. Let's see what he's going to say.
For the time being, we're well positioned to learn more about the likely course of the economy and the evolving balance of risks before adjusting our policy stance.
So we can't adjust. We can't adjust because we got to see more data, guys. That's what we got to see. We just need more data. That's all. What about 2024? Did you need the data then, Jerome? But we got to see. Listen what he says. Listen.
Expectations well anchored and to prevent a one-time increase in the price level from becoming an ongoing inflation problem. For the time being, we're well positioned to learn more about the likely course of the economy and the evolving balance of risks before adjusting our policy stance. We see our current policy stance as appropriate to guard against inflation risks. We're also attentive to risks on the employment side of our mandate. In coming months, we will receive a good amount of data that will help inform our assessment of the balance of risks and the appropriate setting of the federal funds rate.
AKA, we're going to drop it by 0.25% or 25 bips in September, because he can't push it back anymore. He cannot do it. You know what I mean? And it's going to cost American people billions and billions of dollars in the meanwhile. It just is. Yo, Jerry, a Bitcoin nurse. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. The Bitcoin nurse is in the house. He's back, sir. Good to have you, man. Your boy's just having a little bit of a rough one here with your boy, Jerome Powell, the Bitcoin nurse. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome back.
At this meeting, the committee continued its discussions as part of our 5-year review of our monetary policy framework. We focused on potential revisions to our statement on longer-run goals and monetary policy strategy, and are on track to wrap up any modifications by late summer. The Fed has been assigned 2 goals for monetary policy: maximum employment and price and stable prices.
You already said that, Jerome. You said that 3 times already, brother. And why is he saying that 3 times, guys? Why do you think he's saying that 3 times? You want to take a guess? We're here to help. What did Ronald Reagan say about the 9 most dangerous words you ever hear about the government's here to help? We're here to help you guys. Keep unemployment low. We're here to help. So I got to keep saying it. That's why we're not lowering the interest rates, guys.
We remain committed to supporting maximum employment, bringing inflation sustainably to our 2% goal, and keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored.
Again, why has it got to be 2%? Why do you got to steal from us at a 2% clip? Why can it be 1.9? Why can it be 1.5? Why is it 2%? Does anybody ever ask that, by the way? How about 0 interest or inflation? Scotty sends in 99 cents. Wouldn't surprise me if they raise rates just to spite. Well, they're not. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, but they're definitely not going to raise it. They can't raise it. That would just cause pandemonium. But at least we know they're not going to raise it. At least we know that. But, you know.
Our success in delivering on these goals matters to all Americans. We understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission.
Everything you do is for public mission. Again, why does this man have so much power, by the way? Why does his decision whether or not they're going to print money or lower or raise the interest rates, why does one man, monetarily, fiscally speaking, have more power than the president of the United States and can't be fired by the president of the United States? Why? This system sucks, man.
We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Thanks, Chair Powell.
Now, how did he get picked? Who picked him to answer the question? Who picked this guy to answer the question, guys? Who?
Thanks, Chair Powell. There's a lot of lean in the markets, and not to mention out of the administration for a rate cut now in September. Is that expectation unrealistic at this point?
So, as you know, today we decided to leave our policy rate where it's been, where I would characterize as modestly restrictive. Inflation is running a bit above 2%, as I mentioned, even excluding tariff effects. The labor market's solid, historically low unemployment. Financial conditions are accommodative, and the economy is not performing as though restrictive policy were holding it back inappropriately.
What are you reading right now, Jerome? He asked you a question. Why do you keep looking down? And you're just saying the same shit you just said the first 5.5 minutes. The man asked you a question. Just put your fucking head up, look at him with your 2 eyes, and answer the question. What are you looking at? What are you reading, bro? Yeah, man, these people make me sick, man. What happened? Let me see. Saying you and I have very similar. Yes. Yes, enjoying neighbor. Yes. Yo. Sin, you and I have very similar view of the masses. Yes. Got to give the people. Yeah. Give the people what they want. Well, love that. So that's why I love it here, Sensei. Smack some sense into me. Yes. Can you smell the bullshit from our government? Of course. Try trillions, exactly. VHF, M's. We don't listen. Yep. He's glitching. That's why. Since the Fed is not government, it's a private organization. Yeah. But why, though? Why? And Sin knows who owns the Fed. Yes, he does. Who have to profit from your herd. Yep. VHF, basically reading a hostage letter. Yes. I profit from my employees. The government profits from their citizens. Well said, sir. Stage question. Yep. Or sheep. Absolutely, Bitcoin nurse. Came in official, big difference. They work for you to earn you money. We elect these fools. Yep. I can't find my damn fish measuring board. I don't know if it's this clip, but Jay Powell did say he might raise rates if the unemployment numbers look bad. At least that's what Meet Kevin's video said. Oh, wow. Yes, I didn't know that. Oh, boy. All hell's going to break loose if he does that, Trent. And we Bitcoiners understand the financial system, unlike 99% of the globe. We're not supposed to know inflation is unnatural and theft. Exactly. Are you drunk again? Stone cold sober, Jenny. While the Fed Board of Governors is appointed by the president and confirmed by Congress, the decisions of the Fed do not need to be ratified by anyone. And that's not right. Advance in society, things are supposed to get cheaper, not more expensive. Tell them, sir. The Fed is the quote unquote independent central bank of the U.S. It was created in 1913 with the passing of the Federal Reserve Act. Unfortunately, that is true. He's looking at the photo of his family that was sent to by his handlers as a reminder. It's into the script, or else. and I don't know if you can see that little earpiece in there too, Sid. Sid, you're a fool. Just checking. I am here a little late or not? No, you're good, man. How are you, young man? Good to see you. Sid, you're a fool, bro. You are a fool, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It's funny because it's true, sir. Funny because it's true. Oh man. A whole lot of power for one man. Exactly. What Sin just said. He ain't kidding. LOL. Hell yes. William Clark's in the house. Just keep stacking like British Hodl. My said 3 rules. Hey, Mr. Jerry. Hey, Mr. Clark. How are you, sir? Good to see you. I love that. Love those 3 rules. I can't shut the F up though. I gotta keep talking though, William. Angel, you're good. All he hears in the ear, please, is F around and find out. Keebler Hellboy. He does look like Keebler Hellboy. Send the same thing goes for Cash Patel and Dan Juno and Pam Bonnie. Yeah. You see how they acted before they got the job and then after they got the job? Mr. William, would you like me to put you on the wheel of Satoshi, sir? Are you going to be here for a while? I can put you on there. You can win some free Satoshis if you like. Just got another 99 sat. And he says, at Sin, thanks for that. I can see it now, he says, Sin. Scotty says, I can see it now, him looking down. Scotty says, Angel, you're good. All he hears, Sin. Yes. Hi, William. Cindy's, I can't argue. I can't with you tonight. Yeah. Sin is killing me. VHF. I ain't a little bro. I mean, I can, but come on. Woo. Sin, IOWS. Yes. Let me see what he says.
Appropriately. So it seems to me and to almost the whole committee that the economy is not performing as though restrictive policy is holding it back inappropriately, and modestly restrictive policy seems appropriate.
If anybody falls for this, and again, I've been saying this is 2021 or 2022, when you watch these Fed meetings and they handpick the questions, because they'll give them the tough questions, but it's obviously fake. He keeps looking down in this paper, right? I know Sin made a joke and stuff, but it's like, if somebody's asked you a question and you don't know the answer or you don't know the question, what the fuck are you reading, man? Like, seriously, what do you keep looking down at? But again, most people are not going to watch this. Like we said, there's 99% of people won't watch this. They have no idea what this is, But the people who are in the know, they know. He keeps looking down in a piece of paper. He's asked you a question. Everything's got to be scripted.
All that said, there's also downside risk to the labor market. In coming months, we'll receive a good amount of data that will help inform our assessment of the balance of risks and the appropriate setting of the federal funds rate.
So just to follow up, by coming months, does that include the possibility you'll be getting essentially 2 rounds of jobs and inflation data between now and?
Holy moly's in the house. How are you? William Clark said, put him on the wheel. Do you? Hello. I'm back. Holy moly. How are you? Let me put William Clark on the wheel and holy moly real quick. How are you guys doing today? Okay, I'll put William Clark here. And holy moly here. Thanks, guys, for coming in. And by the way, if you stay till the end, we have a 40,000 sat giveaway tonight. We're going to spin the wheel one time for a chance to win 40,000 Satoshis. So stick around. I could be your dad. Yes. Hey there, holy moly. There are pre-selected questions. He knows what's going to be asked. Biden 2.0. Exactly. Samantha Nakamoto gifted 1 Jerry Loves Freedom membership. Thank you, Samantha. Wow. Who got that, by the way? Let's see. Thank you so much, man. That really helps the channel. That's the first time you've done that. You've given a lot to the channel. But that's the first time you've done that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. See if I can pull this up. See if I can find who did it. Who got it? Anybody know who got it? Because I messed up the chat. Thank you so much, Samantha. Very nice of you. cherry picking people who ask the questions too, Jerry. Yeah, he got a heads up on most of the question probably too. Guys, like, goddamn moron. Yeah, exactly, bro. Winston, man, I might lose my signal. I'm on the East Coast, but thanks anyway, King. I got you, bro. I got you. Look at you, Samantha Nakamoto. Thank you, Samantha. I don't know, man. That's what the paper says. Paul says. Yes. Thank you. Jay's in the house. Did I hear 40K? Yes. Yes, you did. 40K, sir. Thank you to Paul the GOAT. So stay to the end. You can get yourself a big 40K spin, sir. Samantha, thank you. Jay, you did. Sonny Littletree got the membership. Okay. Good. Trump should have knocked his ass out the other day at the Fed construction site. I don't love that. Sonny who? Yeah, no, Littletree. He's a long-time subscriber. He hasn't been around in a while. Hasn't been around in a while, son.
In the September meeting, is that potentially adequate to make a decision to lower rates at that point?
So you're right. We do have, this is an intermeeting period when we'll get 2 full rounds of employment and inflation data before the time of the September meeting. We have made no decisions about September. We don't do that in advance. We'll be taking that information into consideration and all the other information we get as we make our decision at the September meeting.
Mr. President, you said that higher interest rates are making it harder for veterans to refinance. There's a stronger than expected GDP report this morning. What do you say to analysts who worry that lowering interest rates would actually lead to inflation?
Well, if that happens, then we just raise them. What you do is you lower them, and let's see if there's inflation. Right now, there's no inflation. Everybody thought there would be. All we have is billions of dollars of cash pouring into our country from other countries that took advantage of us for many, many years. You know, they were taking advantage of. We were like the stupid people that didn't know what they were doing. They took advantage of us. Other countries, friend and foe. And by the way, the friend was oftentimes much worse than the foe when it comes to trade. So if that happens, what you do is you raise your rates and you do what you have to do to stop inflation. But we're keeping the rates high, and it's hurting people from buying houses. And we don't want that. If for any reason that happened in a year or two, if there's some signs of inflation coming back, right now there's not. We have a great thing going. I think we're going to have the richest economy you've ever seen. We have money coming in that we've never even thought about at numbers that nobody's ever seen before.
He's not lying. We're making a lot of money with those tariffs. And we've, relatively speaking, decreased our spending a little bit. Not as much as I'd like or the fiscal hawks would like, but we have, relatively speaking. And we're bringing in a lot more revenue with these tariffs. Again, which they said that was going to be inflationary. Remember that?
We have a deal with Japan where they're going to pay us $550 billion. We have a deal with Europe where they're doing $750 billion plus $400 billion plus $300 billion. And many other countries, it's likewise, relatively, those are 2 big ones, but likewise. So we have a lot of money coming in and we have no inflation, and we're very strong, and we should be lowering the rates. Each point that this gentleman keeps up costs us $365 billion a year. Think of that. 1 point, $365 billion. If you bring it down a point, we save 365. We should be the lowest interest rate. And we're not. We're 38, number 38, because of the Fed. It's all because of the Fed. He's done a bad job. Now, he's got a meeting today, but I call him too late. He's always too late. Even if he does it today, probably won't. I hear they're going to do it in September, not today. For what reason? Nobody knows. But Europe, as you know, cut their rates 11 times in the last short period of time. But the good news is we're doing better than anybody anywhere in the world. Nobody's doing anything even close to us, even with the higher rates. The higher rates do affect housing, though, because people can't go out and get a loan or refinance their house. And it would be nice to have them be able to do that. That would be just another check of a box. That would be very important.
Yeah, you get what you vote for. I don't feel bad I feel bad for the people that don't vote for these liberal policies, Ian, but again, a lot of these Democrat cities here in speaking of in America, here in the United States of America, these people deserve it. You get what you vote for. AV, yo, what's up, my boy? AV's back. How are you, sir? Let's see. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. All right. AV's back in the house. Good to see you. Too late, Powell. Exactly. AV. Now, when Trump says there's no inflation, he obviously doesn't mean there's no inflation. He's basically saying, there's no inflation's not going up. You know what I mean? I don't like when he says it either. That's some fiat shit, but still. AV, Canada's politics are so stupid. So is ours, man. James McKenzie. Hey guys, Joey's friend here. How are you, James? James McKenzie. Welcome in, man. You a Bitcoiner? James McKenzie. Any friend of Joe's is a friend of mine. Good to see you. 100%. Yep. Hey, James, my boy. What's good? James, welcome. Hey, James. Welcome, James. He's a deal maker for sure. He's calling them out while he's attacking the Fed. Yeah, he's always doing that, William. Always. Like Sin said, people want to be lied to. Exactly. Exactly, sir. All right. Let's spin for 875. Block 875. If you win this spin, you get 100 sats for the new people. Got a few videos to watch today. But obviously we had to cover that because today's the Fed day. So we got to cover that. So let's spin it and let's see who can win it. Rome is sticking to the mantra. You will own nothing and you will be happy. Gen Z and most millennials. No house for you. Woke up bullish. These are hardcore Bitcoin max holds more than me. That's for sure. Okay, James. OFC stacking sats. Nice, man. But here's the question. Did you subscribe to the channel, sir? That's what we need to know. That's the $1 million question, James. The word liberal literally means respect others' ideas other than their own. LOL. Since when do people want to be named liberal but not be it? LOL. Yeah. They're the complete opposite. Nice. Nice. Hello, James. Good game. Yes. WOB 875. Woke up bullish. Let's go. They aren't liberal, GOW. I'm a liberal guy and they are stupid hypocrites. That's what a Democrat is today. Democrat equals hypocrite. That's what it is. Woke up bullish is the winner. Congrats. I don't think he did. Might be racist. Not sure. WUB. You know what's funny about a lot of black people that are liberals and Democrats and stuff? Because obviously I'm a black man. You know what the funniest jokes are to me as a black man? Black people jokes. Those are the funniest to me. Because I'm not soft. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me, man. When I was growing up, and I grew up around a lot of white people, we used to make fun of each other all the time. Joking around. There it is. There it is. Thank you, guys. And most importantly, thank you, Jerry. Thank you, brother, for being here. I appreciate that, man. Seriously. GOW, because they are the culture of identifying as something that you are not. Exactly, Sin. Exactly. I know, VHF, but I was going to be the dictionary definition of the word. Yeah. I like that. Woke up bullish. Yes. Congrats. Woke up bullish. Wait, Jerry, you're black. Yeah. I've been called I have a Sin. I got some friends that are black that call me a white supremacist. They call me because I like Trump. I swear to God, I'm a white supremacist. They don't talk to me no more. So I voted for Trump. He does like KFC though. So we'd all get along. Yes. Sid. Letters are not liberal, GOW. They are communists. Yeah. Or on the way to it. Socialists, Marxists, communists. We probably had KFC 5 days in a row. We worked together. Nice. But why is that got to be? Why does black people got to like fried chicken? Who don't like fried chicken and watermelon? Who doesn't? Those are really good food and really good fruit. Something happened on the speed wallet. Let's see who this is. 9 sats again. Thank you. Another 9 sats. Thank you very much. We don't subscribe to the victim mentality around here, LOL. We don't. We sure don't. Bitcoin nurse. LOL. I have some black in my family. I too live by the one drop rule. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, you know what I mean? It's just people are so weak, man. So weak. How about fried watermelon? So good. I've never had that. Boys, you need to brown bag at lunch to stack more sats, Matt said. Yes. And Kool-Aid. Yeah. Who don't like Kool-Aid, man? I don't like mine too sugary. I don't want to get diabetes. Diabetes, Sin. Who wants diabetes? Diabetes. All right, we're all caught up with the spins. Yep, we're all caught up with the spins. I got another video we can watch real quick. And just a reminder, guys, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, it's free $99. That's the free plan. If you want to help support the channel, subscribe to the channel. Again, the free 99 plan. My mom used to fry Mars bars. Wow. Bill Fatson, LOL. Bill Fatson. Who would that be, the troll? If you guys want to help out the channel, don't be like the troll. People tell me you're Hispanic. How can you be MAGA? Seriously. These people are stupid, man. I need to 3x my alts and then hold that cash to buy the Bitcoin bear market lows to stack more sats. Ah, man. If you think Bitcoin's going lower this fall, VHF, with all the bullish stuff coming out, I think Bitcoin's going to hit maybe 200,000 this fall, maybe more. There's Philly. What's up, Jerry and Freedom Gang? What's up, my boy? How are you? But nobody knows, man. Nobody knows what's going to happen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Philly. He's back. 2, 4, 10. Let me put Philly right here. Greg. But you got the charts, man. You got the charts, VHF. Because I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. But hey, maybe you see something I don't. Subscribe equals trap, Jenny said. Jenny says she's still trying to figure out if she's going to subscribe. That wheel stays full lately. It does. It really does. It's looking pretty good, Lauren. Troll boy, is that your real name? What's up, Greg? BTC backpacker. Many Hispanics love Trump. Most of the ones here legally do. Yeah. I think Trump won 51 or 52% of the Hispanic male vote. Michael Jackson, Jen. That's a nice name to troll. Hey, Emily. If I pull off what I think I'm about to, I'll be a whole corner by late 2026 or 2027. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be get rich. You're going to be get rich or die trying, bro. You know. Hello, MJ. Bitcoin recovered so fast after the news from earlier, showing pretty bullish signs. Yeah, if it can come back from 80,000 Bitcoin sale, it definitely can come back from the actor Jerome Powell. Because we already knew. I mean, it was already priced in, I think, that the rates weren't going to get cut. Philly, troll boy, he got propofol in your case, propofol. Good luck, VHF. Sin, what's up, bro? Long time. Fall is usually the big rally. It's literally called Uptober, yeah. So I don't know what VHF is seeing, but he's seeing something I'm not seeing. LOL, Jerry, this is Super Bowl. I just hope for 140, 150K Bitcoin this year. We're going to hit at least that. At least. Nice. Ignorant ass people. Good to see you, amigo. There he is. Hey, just got here, and thanks, Jerry, for my sats. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Let me put your name on the wheel. And wriggle. Boom. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Put you on there one more time. I hope you're right, VHF, but I don't think so. Again, I hope he's right. I hope 50K so I can buy some for real. Sad yesterday. No doubt, man. F the price, just buy. Yeah, that's what I do. Like Sailor said, winter ain't coming back. LOL. Jerry, I'm 9 from Holler. Oh, hey. Holler, thank you. That's you giving out the 9s? That's a lot of sats, young lady. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. Thank you. Agreed, Ian. Fortune favors the brave, and I think the Matrix has shown me a pattern to exploit. I hear that. I hear you. Bitcoin is over. Jerome's BS. It's over it, man. Say, we're not playing these fiat games, Sin. We're not playing them. Likewise, out here grinding in this 110 heat. Gotta love the desert. I don't know about that. But you're getting it. Good, man. Good. I can't be out there, bro. Yes, we're all over his BS. Yes, we're all over it. I'll be here to keep y'all posted on how it all works out. Well, you don't have to keep us posted. We're going to see the prices, VHF. You're saying they're going to go down, so we'll see. We'll see. But you putting your money where your mouth is, though. Joey with another super chat. 99 cents. Thank you, brother. $1. Appreciate that, Joey. The algos love that. Love it, Joey. Thank you again, man. Appreciate it. Nice, VHF. Yeah. So, again, if you guys want to help the channel, the free ways is to hit the like button, comment, and share the video. You know, subscribe to the channel. Those are all free 99. But if you want to do a little thing, little more than that, these are not free 99. In order to be on the Bitcoiners for Freedom map and being on the Bitcoiners for Freedom or Jerry Loves Freedom team, It's $2.99 a month. Just say, hey, Jerry, we support your work. We appreciate you. And then if you want to get on the Bitcoiners for Freedom Signal group chat, that's $4.99 a month, where you would join some incredible Bitcoiners on a private chat with just us. And then if you want to be a legend, an icon on this channel, $7 a month, and you get all the perks plus some. Satoshi Millionaire Legend. We got Jenny doing that, and Trent being the legendary status. So we appreciate each and every one of you, and we thank you so much for your support. I really do. All right, so the next video we're gonna watch, we're gonna piggyback on that. Jack Mahler his editing team did a little cut up video today, so we're gonna watch that here in a second. Thank you again, Joy. I appreciate that. Stack some sats and ignore the noise of the Fed politics and focus on what matters. Bitcoin. Increase income, cut expenses, and stack like a psychopath. I agree. I'm doing all the above, sir. Joey, boom. Thank you, Joey. You're a star here, brother. Yes, Matt, FRL. Yes, sir, Matt. Yes, you will be able to see the price action, but I will also be honest about how I buy and sell along the way. Okay, cool. If this is the top, it will be the lowest rally bull run ever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. Again, I don't know what he sees, man. VHF, you definitely need to get conviction with Bitcoin. Why are you being stubborn? This is not the top, TBT. I don't think it's the top. Ian, bro, I have Bitcoin conviction. Okay. Let's see what Jack Mahler's little cut is all about. I like this video. This is pretty cool. This goes along with what we were just talking about.
The Genius Act, it's a stablecoin bill. Beautiful crypto week, the best crypto week that's ever happened in Washington. So the Genius Act has nothing to do with Bitcoin directly. Indirectly, holistically, I think it has a lot to do.
Today marks a seminal moment for digital assets and global dollar dominance.
Boring. Whew, man. Basant just put me to sleep there. Here's what I think matters for us Bitcoiners. We know that the US cannot raise rates and they cannot cut spending. So we are trapped. The next logical step is we then need to devalue the dollar. It's the only way out. And that's what I've been saying on this show over and over and over and over again. We have to print. However, debase the dollar against what? I tell you what's a really bad idea. Do not debase the dollar against housing. Bad idea. Because if housing starts to rip 60% year over year, that's bad. A lot of people are going to be really pissed because they don't want to be homeless. Here's another one. Don't debase the dollar against eggs. Bad idea. Good idea. My recommendation, debase it against Bitcoin and gold. That's the stablecoin idea. Are you guys following me now? Put it to you this way. The United States sends Bitcoin to $500,000 a coin. When Bitcoin grows, Tether has to grow. That's 5x from here. Stablecoins then have to 5x in growth. That's 5 times the amount of demand for US debt. China doesn't want your debt. Civilians don't want your debt. Russia doesn't want your debt. Banks don't want your debt. Hedge funds don't want your debt. Who's the buyer of last resort? The Fed. The question is this. Has the Fed and the US government ever gotten married before? The last time the Fed and the government got married, the US government and the Fed got married to help finance around the world wars. And the Fed's balance sheet grew 10 times. Look at this chart. 10 times. And it grew largely in, drumroll please, T-bills, the things that stablecoins buy. We cannot have debt to GDP at 130%. That number's got to come down. It comes down by printing money, by debasing the dollar. You can debase the dollar against gold, against Bitcoin. I'm telling you, this is it. I'm telling you, I feel it in my bones. I really do. The president and his family just bought $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Next, Trump opens US retirement market to crypto investments. How do you debase the dollar and get reelected? Put Bitcoin and gold in everyone's retirement account and send that shit. And by sending that shit, I don't mean Bitcoin to $1 million. I mean the dollar to fucking zero. Do you want to know the community of humans that aren't mad when the dollar gets debased? Us. I've said on the show, debase the dollar all you want, print all you want. I don't care because I own Bitcoin. That's the point. President Trump is committed to restoring prosperity for everyday Americans and safeguarding their economic future. Safeguarding their economic future is dumping stocks, dumping bonds, buying gold, and buying Bitcoin. We made it. It's that Drake song. We made it. Crazy. The president is saying, I need to protect your financial future. Let me get you some Bitcoin. Guys, and there's bearish people out there that think this thing has no intrinsic value and is not going to be part of our future. Do you guys read anything on the internet? The whole Genius Act thing, stable coins are the new way to finance the government, but they grow as Bitcoin grows. One way to grow stable coins is to grow Bitcoin. One way to debase the dollar is to grow Bitcoin. One way to get out of the post-World War monetary regime change is to grow Bitcoin. One way to solve the Fed and the Treasury's problem of getting remarried is to grow Bitcoin. It could not be more obvious.
Very, very smart. The kissing noises, LOL, yeah. Then listen to him and sell your S-coin. Yes. He has a plan and business partners who profit off stable coins. He does. Yeah. He does, to be fair. I will sell my coin in late this year, if not before. Watch them pump, and I'll tell y'all when I sell my alts. All right. The kid's dad is a stock trader. Yes, he's extremely intelligent. Very, 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 very. He's an early Bitcoin adopter. There's not a lot of people on the planet at his age now, understand financial markets and Bitcoin. That's the most important thing. A lot of people understand the financial market. Not a lot of people, but there's people in the Fiat world that does. But to understand all the stuff in the monetary and fiscal policies of America, and to understand Bitcoin at that level at his age, 31, 30, whatever he is, it's crazy. Man, I don't know how I feel with him so much in bed with Tether and championing stables. I feel stables won't be the Trojan horse for Bitcoin the way they are claiming it to be. Yeah, I'm iffy on it. But I trust Jack, though. You know what I mean? I do trust him. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Is he kind of like a halfway suit now? He is. He isn't. Just because he doesn't have his suit on all the time doesn't mean he's not a suit. You know what I mean? Stable coins are the financial prison for the formal middle class. And a financial prison for the formal middle class. Yes, it is. Stables are the Trojan horse to CBDCs. Sin says the same thing. This alt season is going to be the big boys. This alt season is going to be the big boys. The past all altcoins went up. People think this cycle is just going to be the top 5 to 10 coins unless you're betting on memes. Maybe. Maddie's in the house. Maddie, are you staying or are you at work? Maddie, hey, where's Otis? VHF, Matt, we know this, but the everyday person globally doesn't, right? And they don't want to know, Sin. They don't. Maddie, he is literally getting insider information. He is. But I trust Jack. You know what I mean? But Jack is, again, he's a suit, man. You know what I mean? I know he wears his hoodies and tries to be cool and stuff like that. But again, he's a corporate guy now. He ain't the same Jack Mallers that was back in the days. You know what I mean? He's just not. So again, we're chopping. We're back up today. As you can see, we're up a little bit from the start of the day. After all that chopping down here, we're back up. So that's good. You know what I mean? Then this is the order books right here. What the Bitcoin price is, how many's on there. And yeah. Madeline, hello to you and Coco. Maddie, yes. So the safe bet is BTC every time, brother. Every time. That part, TBT. That part, brother. Exactly. You know, I don't want to sound like a broken record on this channel, even though I'm always going to be. But we just got to practice the fundamentals, man. You know, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. And you know, everybody knows that, you know, we always call Tim Duncan's Mr. Fundamentals because he wasn't fancy, right? Tim Duncan was not a fancy basketball player, and he was very fundamental. But I think the most fundamentally sound basketball player in NBA history was Michael Jordan. Even though he was one of the greatest athletes and so creative and he can jump so high and he had those huge hands and stuff like that. But if you listen to stories about Michael Jordan, he just practiced the fundamentals over and over and over again every day. And I want to do that here. You know what I mean? I want to practice the fundamentals here, and they're important. They really are. Then there might be somebody that comes in here that never heard this stuff. You know what I mean? So I want to talk about that. Lauren, Sharon, VHF Sin. Yeah. Matt, are you staying or are you at work? So I'm going to put you on the wheel if you're staying. Don't trust, verify, which disqualifies human automatically, even Jack. Yeah. Very true. Trust the network. Trust Bitcoin. Yep. The life raft off the sinking ship is Bitcoin. But I do trust people's incentives though. You know what I mean? And his incentives are, again, he's half of a suit too. So I got to look at those incentives now. He's not a full Bitcoin guy like us, but a lot of his stuff, and again, he says he claims that he doesn't have any fiat anymore and stuff like that. Do I believe him? I don't know. But I know that he wants Bitcoin to go to the moon. Does he want it to be a medium of exchange now that he has Strike? I don't know. But that's a great point, Sin. All the wealth we hold in the fiat world, things like stock, bonds, ETFs, Bitcoin held on an exchange will be taken from us and we will be paid off in stable coins. Wow. Great motion. What's up, bro? How are you? Put you on the wheel, sir. He's back. Great motion. Long time no see, man. I haven't seen you in a few days. How's it going, sir? Okay, I'm going to put Maddie on 2, 6, 8, 9. Okay, Maddie. Put Coco right here. All right, good to see you, Maddie. You're back. LOL, Jenny, he hasn't made it yet? I don't think so. Did he come in for a second? Or the tunnel out of the prison is Bitcoin? Hello, Gray. I'm staying. Okay, good. How's it going, Jerry? It's a good day to be alive. It is. Dean, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Very good to see you. Dean. Thanos. Sos. Good to see you, man. It is. How's the weather out there in Australia, Dean? Emily, hello. You don't have to trust the guy to like the guy. Very true. When did gold go to 3,300? I haven't been paying attention to it. A while back, Sharon. It's been going high. Gold should be 50 grand, 50,000 a coin right now. An ounce. Bitcoin is in self-custody, and a small amount of physical silver and gold help in self-custody is the only way to be outside of control. Yep. Now, I don't agree with having the gold and silver part, but it won't hurt. But if you're Bitcoin, there's no reason to have gold and silver. In my personal opinion, I don't have any. Is there a suit under the hoodie? Maybe, Lauren. Evening, sir. How are you, Gray? Good to see you, man. In other words, the Finkster will get his world of tokenization of assets. He will. I'm good, brother. Good to hear that, man. Hello, Dean. Can't tokenize and snatch what's in cold storage. You can, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about paper Bitcoin today too. Got a great video from Bitcoin Katie today. She made a good video about that very subject. See, Sin. So we'll see. Dean, damn right, Sin. We are Andy Dufresne tunneling out of Shawshank Redemption. Yes, I love that movie. Sunny today. Good. OMG, Bitcoin to the moon. AB says yes. Bitcoin Buddha. Hey y'all, I'm late, but I'm here. You're good, man. By the way, guys, if you guys stay, Paul gave another 40,000 sat giveaway tonight. So we're going to spin for 40,000 sats tonight at the end of the show. So make sure you're here to get that. That is an incredible gift from Paul the GOAT once again. 40,000 big ones, guys. You have a chance to win that. So make sure you stay at the end. It'll be after the all or nothing game. So it'll be to the end. So make sure you stay. Welcome back, Booty. Thank you again, Paul. We appreciate that, brother. Hey, Bitcoin Buddha. BB. Yep, definitely a lot of paper Bitcoin float around, in my opinion. Yeah, she's going to talk about that. We're going to watch that in a minute. I saw Katie's video today. Good stuff. Yeah, she did a great job. She always does a great job. Hey, Bitcoin Buddha. W. Paul. Yeah, Paul's the man. But again, we're gonna practice the fundamentals because they're important. All right, I know it's boring and stuff like that. But when we see Michael Jordan in the gym practicing his left hand layups and behind the back dribbles and bounce passes and stuff like that, that's what we're gonna do here. Okay, guys. All right, this right here, guys, is the companies by market cap. This is gold sitting on top for 5,000 years, 22 trillion, 22 and almost a half trillion. in market share in the system. And right now we got Bitcoin. We dropped down today. We were at the sixth spot. We got up to the fifth spot. But right now we're sitting at number 7, just below Google at 2.351 trillion. And again, we'll be up there. We'll be back up there again. And it's no biggie. You know what I mean? The fear and greed index today is at 72. What does that mean? Mean people are a little greedy today. When it's in the green, they're more greedy. I don't do a lot of smash buys in the green. I like them in the orangish reddish area. Down here is the best time to buy smash buy. Buy DCA all the time. Just got a big donation on the Speed Wallet from my man Ian. Clean your machine. Thank you, sir. With a CYM zap, we call that. This is why he's a legend. When you have a zap named after you, you are an absolute legend. Me and Jor name it that. So thank you, Ian. I appreciate that, brother. That is a huge, huge donation, man. It is not unappreciated. I know how hard you work for your money. All you guys, when you give your hard-earned money for something, for somebody, that's how I know you really appreciate it. You can say thank you or I'm doing a good job and stuff like that. But when you give somebody part of your energy and your life, by the way, just by being here, I know you guys appreciate it. So thank you so much, Ian, man. That means a lot, bro. Appreciate that. Little cheater, Jen says. What's up, Jerry T? What's up, my boy? T's back. How are you, man? T, we're doing another 40,000 giveaway thanks to Paul the GOAT. So make sure you stay in. Everybody who's here, stay. 40,000 sat spin for Paul the GOAT once again. Imagine having a 5,000 year moat and only being valued in a little over $3,000 cuck bucks, bruh. Yeah. Imagine having a 5,000 year moat and only being valued in a little over 3,000 cuck bucks, bro. Yeah, you talking about gold. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. And these things get printed by the millions, guys. I haven't showed this commercial in a while, but by the millions. We know what it is. Remember this one? Where we at?
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
I think it should. Just like Sin said, all those dollars they're printing, a 5,000 year moat, and they only get 3,000 cuck bucks for that. Crazy. Hey, Emily T says, hi, folks. What's up, commercial break? Welcome back in, sir. How are you? Good to see you, man. We just went off on Fed Chair Powell for doing his normal acting job. He's a liar. We know that. All these people are liars. Good to see you, commercial break. How was your day today, sir? Very good to see you. Let's see. We got something on strike. Whoa. Wow. Is this from T? Wait. Somebody just sent in 11,457 sats. Tech H. Is this T or Trent? Sent in 11,457 sats and said, put the 10K on the wheel to make it 50,000. The rest is for you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you. I think that was T. Thank you very much, man. That's a big donation. I would have a Gen Zap, but somebody's clear throat keeps stealing it. I know, right? It's Jerry about to record my show. Have a good one. Okay, Sonny. You too, my boy. Appreciate you, man. Have a good show today, bro. Thank you. Good night, Sonny. Good night, Sonny. CBT. Hello, CB. How's it going, CB? He's a great actor, though, for an old guy. He is. He is. Why are we below Google? Because Google probably just went up a little bit today, Maddie. And we dropped down a little bit today. Just a little bit. Over the last couple of days. We're actually back up a little bit today. But I guess Google probably had a couple of days. They're up 0.51%. So it's no big deal. It's by a little bit, Maddie. It's no biggie. Yes, sir. Thank you, T. Appreciate it. Is that what your answer? Was that you, T? Sent that in? That's a big donation, man. Oh, snap. Wow. Oh, yeah, it was T. Tech is my nickname. Okay. Thank you, T. Damn, that's a big-ass donation, bro. Thank you very much. You trying to be a legend on this channel, huh? Big donation to me and the family. Thank you, man. All right, 50K, guys. It's a 50K spin. Wow. Can we get it bigger? WT. Make it rain, Sharon says. T. Very nice of you, Tech. It was. Are you doing one spin or a few smaller ones, 10K each? Looks like one big spin, unless the bosses tell me different. But Paul sent in 40K for one spin, and T said add it to that. So, nice, T. Bitcoin Tech. I believe all at once. Yeah. And you do a 40K spin, then a 10K spin, more winners, just giving an option to you. It ain't up to me, brothers. It's up to the donors. However they want me to spin it, I'll do it. I can't split up somebody else's money. Neo, I was with my dad last night. I helped him apply for a savings account. He was happy with a 5% CAGR. I was like, man. Oh, man. I showed him BTC profits. He is scared of it because he doesn't understand it. Yeah. Good luck, everyone, T says. Thank you. Thank you, Tech. Tech earnings are this week. Tech earnings are the week. So far, this week is looking good for tech. Okay, tech companies. Maddie, that answers your question. Sin said. Tech earnings are this week, Maddie. So far, this week is looking good for technology companies. Thank you for filling that in, Sin. I didn't know that. Dean, I know many in my age group that are scared of it and many that are younger than me too. Yeah, this is where the opportunity comes in. We're just picking up what are we picking up? We're picking up 845 sats per dollar. It ain't going to be like this for long, man. How old is your dad, Dean? Dean, I know, man. Yeah. Hey, Gray. Oh, you talked to the VHF about that. VHF says the price is going to go down. He's thinking the Bitcoin price. You arguing what about that? T. Yeah, let's do like 10K spin, more winner. You got to ask them that, man. You should ask the big boss if they okay with that. All right, Paul, what you think, man? You want to break up the spins or do one big 50? Good luck. However, the chat wants on my end. Okay. Strategies earnings are tomorrow, and Sailor buys 21 and 21 Bitcoin as an FU to the TradFi boys. I saw that, bro. I saw that. Speaking of that, I was going to get to that in a little bit. There it is. Strategy has acquired 21,021 Bitcoin. I wonder if that was done on purpose. Was that an accident? 2.46 billion at 117,256 per Bitcoin, and achieved Bitcoin yield of 25% year to date 2025. As of July 29, 2025, we hodl 628,791 Bitcoin, acquired for 46 billion at a total average of 73,277 a coin. You think they're going to rule the world? I think so. Thanks for the reminder, Sin. Tech heavy NASDAQ, yes. If I send 750 sat, would you put it on the wheel later, or is that too low? You can send in whatever you want. If you want me to put it on the wheel, I will, brother. It's your money. You were correct about the Fed today. Thanks, Cool Kev. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. My man, Cool Kev. Let's see. It looks like Sin sent me something. Hold on. Cool Kev. Let's see. I met some nice folks at a restaurant. Yeah, I did that. I put that on my page. I reposted this. I think I reposted this yesterday, Sin. Yep. I said we are so early. I seen that, Sin. Thank you for sending that. He sent me a tweet from Natalie. Yep, I agree. I saw that and reposted it instantly. You can look on my Twitter page. Sin, I said we are so early. Yep, I agree. We going down, just normal market moves. Yep. Thanks for saying that, Cool Kev. I orange pilled my sister when she seen the zap go through. She was like, "What the? Oh, good job, man. Good job." Bitcoin can go as low as 65K USD in 2026 or 2027. You guys hear this? Sin. Everybody. VHF says Bitcoin is going to go down to 65K in 2020 this year or next year, he says. Oh, no, excuse me. 2026 or 2027. There is no chance in hell that's going to happen, VHF. Gotta go. Congratulations on whoever wins the 50K. All right, Andrew. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Let me take you off the wheel. Andrew F. Oh, man. Good to have you. GLW, I'll be honest, I'm not so sure about BTC. Sure, BTC won't go down from now until August 12th. But around the 15th, I predict it's going to go up, and away. Write this prediction down and watch it come true. I hope you're right, man. He is 66, 67 is the age when pensioners can access their super 401k. He knows we're early. So hopefully I can get him to put some into Bitcoin. Good. VHF, that would be a great buy price for sure. It would be. Hey, y'all. Finger pick. What's up, my boy? How are you, sir? Good to have you back. I know Emily's happy to see you. VHF, that's a crazy prediction. Not saying it's not possible, but I wouldn't mind it so I can buy more. I think that's mathematically impossible, man. Mathematically, with all the demand and the supply going down, that's just math. To me, that's just unfathomable, man. I'm sorry. If you're dependent on that, then I don't know. Finger picked. Dean, don't let him buy Bitcoin until he understands it, or you hold it for him. Hi, Finger picked. What's up, Finger picked? Man's worked his whole life, and the money's going to zero. Exactly. We are early, and that is so sad. It is, Sin. It is. Talking to, and these people are supposed to be smart people too, Sin, that Natalie was talking about. Hey there, something just happened on strike. All right. Joshua sent the 750 and he said, that's for the wheel later. Okay. Cool. Tell me when you want me to spin it, man. Jerry Loves Freedom. I'm definitely selling you and the furry freeloader if it happens to buy more Bitcoin. I know that's right. See some serious so-called old school Bitcoin. Sin. Okay, I'm gonna check that out, Sin. I got it. They make me sick, huh? All right. Well, thank you, Jenny, for wanting to sell me. I said could go. Write it down and take a picture. VHF predicting the next pandemic. Yeah, that's got to be a serious black swan event. Down to 65 is only a 45% correction. Highly possible. It's a world of probabilities anyways, right? I don't think so. He may be correct. ETF, zero chances. Yeah, it's not happening anymore. Those 50, 60, 80% drawdowns, it's not happening anymore, man. I'm sorry. You see what Michael Saylor's doing. He's buying so much. Again, he has 628,000 Bitcoins. And then the ETF boys. You know what I'm saying? BlackRock's got 740,000. The last 2 days, look what they bought on the 28th and the 29th. 1,300 respectively a day. Last Friday they bought 800. I don't see it, man. It's just the demand is just too high right now. Yeah, VHF, I agree. Oh, fuck yeah, VHF. If you know if that happens, I'm Hawk Tui wing the smash by all day long. Yes. Sent you the 750 for the wheel. If nobody wins it, just keep it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Joshua. That's a great thing. Just tell me how to do it, brother. If nobody wins it, just keep it. Okay. Tell me how you want me to do it, though. Supercharged my 401k a couple years ago with MicroStrategy. Ain't nothing like self-custody, though, for real. 65K, let's go. You can add it whenever you want. Okay. I believe if Bitcoin top hits 150 to 2K, I'll drop about 50K in the bear market. Wow. Okay. Let me put 750 on there. on the wheel. I want to know at what price the Sailor get liquidated. I don't think he's going to get liquidated at all. I don't think there's a price. I think he's just going to buy more. Why does he have to be liquidated? Where does it say that in the rule book? Yeah, it will, Jerry. When Democrats get into office, that's the next pandemic from Fannie Packer. Ooh, true. But not in 26, 27, though. It can happen. How? Tell me how. But with all the big guys getting in, I don't think the next bear market will be that bad. I don't think so. It's not going to happen, in my personal opinion. As they mentioned on Simply Bitcoin, Sailor is actively creating a synthetic halving. Winter is not coming. We'll be happy to get a cool front. For real. For real, son. As they mentioned on Simply Bitcoin, Sailor is actively creating a synthetic halving. Winter, yeah, because he's buying more than they're being mined. Now, is he buying all the miners' Bitcoin? No. Is he buying from people that are selling in OTC desks? Allegedly, that's what they say. They get them from OTC desks. Yeah. So again, he's buying more than the supply that's coming out every day. Sailor has bought the full amount of Bitcoin for next halving. He has. That's what I'm saying. He's killing it, man. Sailor bought the next 6 years of issuance. That's crazy, man. He bought that Bitcoin with leverage. He couldn't get margin call. The price drops too much. Is that true? That's a good point, Sen. Yeah. Is that true? I don't know. But again, if you're betting on that, man, good luck to you, brother. I just buy Bitcoin and I don't worry about it. I don't wait for crashes, man. I just buy. And then if there is a crash, I'll buy. I don't depend on the crash. But again, personal finance is personal. All right, we got a couple blocks come out. We got 750 on the wheel thanks to Joshua. So let's spin it and let's see who wins it. This is for 876, Jenny. And Jory, yep. Anonymous again? Yep. Congratulations, and Jor. Respectfully, it's not just about Michael Saylor. Have you ever followed longs and shorts? The whale players that manipulate the market, possibilities will exist, respectfully. Oh, no, I know what you mean, Gray, for sure. And I'm not saying they don't play whale games and stuff like that. And we're going to get into that with the paper market and stuff like that. But to go 65% down, that much, Gray? Respectfully, I don't know, man. I'm not saying it's not possible, but what are the probabilities of that? What are the probabilities? Look at Jenny. Jenny just sent a picture to me. He says he's too smart for his own good. He took out the toys and said nope. He took out the snacks and nope, nothing in there. Jenny, that dog is beautiful. Respectfully, though, Gray, I hear you, brother. VHF, you may want to study his other offerings. He created his own hedges to guard against any margin call. Nice. Yes, it's absolutely true. Saylor bought that Bitcoin with debt. Oh no, I know he did. But I don't think so. But I mean, time in the market is better than time in the market. Yeah. That's above my pay grade, man. He borrowed to buy all that. He did. I know that. Good game. Anonymous. Pooping again. Good evening, Ginger. What's up, my boy? He's back. How are you, Ginger? Good to see you, sir. Very good to see you. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Put Ginger right here. I had to ask for Ginger's address the other day. Who? Yep, anonymous. Congrats. Number 2 for him. Jen, showering. Good evening, Ginger. I had a 50-50 shot. Yes, you did. As a hodler, I'm glad they can liquidating anyone they want without getting to me. Yes. Going to walk the dogs and be back for all or nothing game and the big spin. All right. No doubt. That's always a reminder to me, Matt, for the S-Miles commercial. There is a section in my description box where you can download to your or apps to your phone where you can have free Bitcoin. You can earn free Satoshis. This one is called S-Miles. You download that. You get some free sats for using my link. And when you walk, You will earn sats while you walk. Just put the phone in your pocket. It'll track your steps, and you will earn sats just for walking, doing things you do normally. It'll even make you walk more, and you'll get free sats. So make sure you guys download the S Miles app in the description box below. Thank you, Matt, for the reminder, bro. T, I think his liquidation range is a little over 20,000. Okay. He was like, hey, I won twice. Good. My predictions are based on history and what has already happened in the past. Okay. Fink and Fidelity is not here to play those old school bull bear market games, folks. Okay. I agree, son. I agree. But VHF, man, okay, T, if that's true, he won't get liquidated. Woke up bullish every time. The ham is always cooking, Jen. Emily, exactly. Too smart for his own good, but now he's knocked out. Human 1, Nico 0. Hopefully. Do you have any kids, Jen, or is just you and the pup? Camping with the family. Nice, Ginger. Nice, brother. Sailor is a rocket scientist, so I am not betting against his math skill and historic knowledge. Well, it just sounded like you were, man. With that statement you just made earlier. Maddie, it's just me and the four-legged toddler. That's what's up, Ginger. Nico. Oh, camping fun, yes. All right, let's spin it again. Anonymous 1, block 876. Let's see if we can win 877. Hey, y'all. Hey, Ginger. Welcome back, brother. Good to see you, sir. Joshua, you're the winner. Look at you got some sats back already, bro. Thank you. Yeah, having some fun for sure for once. LOL. It's all good, man. Gotta live life, man. You know what I mean? Gotta live that life. Tomorrow's not promised, man. Joshua, whoa. Pepe Le Pew's back. Good day. Hey, man, how are you? Pepe Le Pew. Like the cartoon skunk, I guess. Let me see. Put you on the wheel. Pepe, let me see how you spell that. Good to have you back. ELPIEU. Good to have you back, sir. Where's Danny, by the way? Where's Danny, GOW? Hey, second one of the night. Yes, Joshua. Jen, he's an adorable little guy. He is. Thank you all. No doubt, Josh. Good game, Joshua. Today's Joshua Lucky Wheel Rig Day. It is. Madeline Contreras, thank you. Factoring in old cycles and not adding the institutional money is bad math. I think that's terrible math, and I agree. Factoring in old cycles and not adding the institutional money is bad math. And also just the demand period, too, with that. The extra demand on top of that. Oh, 100 sats from somebody. Thank you very much to my Strike account. Somebody anonymous. Thank you very much. That's a very, very nice donation. Make sure I don't miss anything on speed. Okay, thank you very much. Good, mate. How are you? I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're back. Did you all see Matthew Cratter's video later listening through Windows for keystroke searching for your key phrase? Too much paranoia by some. He's a good guy, but I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. I did saw that. I like that video. It was pretty good. I'm going to hit the shower quick. Okay, bro. If you win, I got you. She's probably chatting her little butt off in speed Discord, Jerry. Okay. Well, make sure she comes back, bro. Welcome back, people. Go get her. Somebody go get Danny. They say never to type your C phrase into a computer, Gray. Yep. I agree with that. From Ginger, you're welcome. No doubt. Of course, I know that. Boom. Gray, the listening via sound waves is wild. Yeah. I don't know what I watched, but I saw the video talking about hot wallets getting hacked. That was Matthew Cratter. Well, actually, it was just some people managing to get malware on their PCs. That's not a wallet problem. Where's Mia? We haven't seen her in forever. Or the wonderful Miss J. I don't know where Miss J is, and I don't know where Mia is. Mia commented on one of my videos the other day. But sure is. Use a broker to move Bitcoin off cold storage and then get a new wallet and seed phrase. Yep. Exactly. Joshua, congratulations. You're the winner. 877. Let's see if we can win 878. There he is. Maddie, I checked in with her via PM on Saturday, and she's taking some personal family time. You need a new seed phrase after each time you expose a seed phrase to a broker. Yes, you do. Good game, Managrow. Whoa, whoa. Hell yeah, he says. All right, he's here. Congratulations. Sent her link, Jerry, but it's possible she's working. Okay. Hell yeah. Patty P, Party P's in the house. Patty, how are you? Good to see you. Party P. Let's see, 2, 4, 8, 10, 11, 2, 8, 10, 11. All right, let me put Party P on the wheel. How are you? Chat, one of the chat's favorites. Party P. Just get done working out, Party P? Just got back? Elms, welcome back. Patty P, twin Patty. Hello, Patty. Hi, Patty, glad you're here. Hi, Jerry, just getting in from work. Had to come by. We love it, Party P. Patty P, how's it going? The girl screams, hi, Patty P. Sorry, gang, got to dip early again tonight. Peace and keep stacking. All right, AV. Boy, you sure you want to leave right now, bro? I'm going to try not to go for 4 hours a night. The Bitcoin today. Are you familiar with fractals? He's in the shower right now, bro. All right, he's the winner. Madagril? Madrigal? I don't know how to say it. He won 878. Let's see who won 879. Neod. Jenny said, let them leave. Nothing to see here. I know that's right. We got a big 50K spin tonight. Woohoo, good game, Neo. What about Fractals Gray? What about Fractals Gray? Woo-woo. Woohoo. The one. He is the one. Neo. He is the one. That is definitely a Bitcoin movie. The Matrix. Let's see where we're at. 880. All right, let's do 880. And then we'll watch Bitcoin Katie's video. Let's see 880. Who can win it? Talking about paper Bitcoin. Anonymous again? Or is it Emily? Woo, that was close. Emily, congrats. You know she gets sats. Bro. Thanks, Em. Did you gym it tonight? Had a mad delay. I saw in the chat that Neo won before seeing that Neo actually won. Neo. Woo woo. Sin is just a glitch in the matrix. Yes. Good game, Emily. I did. Thanks, Patty. No doubt. Elms. Stacky O. Woke up bullish. Elms. Let's go, Emily. Yes. All right. We're all caught up. Let's watch Bitcoin Katie. She made a great video today about how to avoid holding paper Bitcoin. This was awesome. She's doing so good, man. 14 hours ago. Let me update it. 14 hours ago, and she's got 5,158 views. Let me get this out of the way. 5,200 views in 14 hours. She's doing great. I love this lady. Let's check her out when she talks about paper Bitcoin.
I was creating my next video this week, and a few things happened that gave me pause. So I put that particular video on the back burner, and I decided to do this one instead. So the things that occurred. First, after I posted my last video, which was explaining how a Bitcoin could reach 1 million, I had a few comments to the effect of, well, the price is suppressed by paper Bitcoin. So
V's in the house. V, what's up, brother? She said, where were you yesterday, sub? Hey, guys, sorry I'm late. How's everyone tonight? Good, man. Oh, Sin. Okay. She's a hot mama. And that accent. Yeah, she's a nice looking lady. Maybe that's why she's getting a lot of views. Plus, she does a very good job. V, how you doing, man? We got a 50,000 spin, set spin again, brother. So you might want to stick around, V, at the end of the show, at the end of the all or nothing game. V, boom, she's on send, peace. Hey, easy, big guy. V, yes. She does excellent work.
Price is suppressed by paper Bitcoin. So I also received an email from one of my viewers, and this is his question. I've watched the gold market for over 20 years. If it had been free to run, the price of an ounce of gold would be well over 50,000.
He's base as hell. Base as hell. I'm going to watch him after the show. New video, I'm addicted. Yeah, he's something. Black conservative perspective, guys. You want to see how the market's going? He's a Bitcoiner, too. That's the only reason I'm talking about him. He's a Bitcoiner. He's doing great work. He makes, again, 4 or 5 videos a day. Check him out. Matt, he spent the evening catching up with the middle offspring and his ex, enjoying family time. Nice. He flew from need to get a drool pad. Yes.
But it's still only around 3,300. It's been kept artificially low by the huge amount of paper gold pushed and sold by gold ETFs like GLD. So for every ounce of gold, 50 to 100 paper gold calls may exist, which suppresses the price. This could affect Bitcoin in the same way. Most people don't understand how to buy and self-custody Bitcoin, so they simply buy a share in a Bitcoin ETF instead. I suspect the US government might soon allow Bitcoin ETFs to sell or lend far more paper Bitcoin than the Bitcoin they actually hold, just like in gold or fiat markets. This would allow multiple claims on the same Bitcoin, creating a fractional system on top of the Bitcoin base layer. Bitcoin would become gold too, with the price able to be suppressed. Is my thinking correct or not? So the third thing that happened is I was talking to someone, not a viewer, but a friend, and this person had a fairly substantial position in Bitcoin. And I said to this person, I hope you're not holding it on an exchange. And the response was, I'm holding it on Skrill. Now, I had not heard of Skrill before, and I assumed that it was an exchange. So I said, I suggest that you withdraw from Skrill and send your Bitcoin to a hardware wallet. And, you know, if you need any help with that, I can guide you. And this person said, I can't withdraw it. And I thought they misunderstood. And then I had a look into Skrill, and it turns out that it's a platform that allows you to buy a position in Bitcoin or whatever crypto you're buying. But the only thing that you can do is sell it back into fiat and then withdraw the fiat. So you can't actually withdraw any Bitcoin that you buy on the Skrill platform. To be honest, I'd not personally encountered a platform like that before.
To be honest, like she just said, before she mentioned that company, I never heard of it. Has anybody in the comments heard of that company before? I have not. Greg's video on Sydney's genes and the libs eugenics cope is pure gold. Yes. He does some good work, man. That kid is something. He really is. He's awesome. Been a long time sub, BTC Backpacker. Yeah. Again, you know, anybody, I know people in Bitcoin don't like, you know, political videos and stuff like that. But if you like my style, right? Because I was told about him about 3 years ago, and I had so many people saying, hey, man, you need to check out Black Conservative Perspective. You remind me of Black Conservative. I kept hearing about him. So I'm like, all right, and I checked him out. I was like, oh, no wonder. Like, you talking about that dude can be my son. Like, seriously, man. Talking about finish each other's sentences. He's way smarter than me, though. He's a smart kid. Oh, okay, that's nice. Hope you had a good time. Very smart kid. Send Diesel facts, bro. Has anybody heard of that company she's talking about with the paper Bitcoin? Never heard of it. Thought it was just a wallet. Never heard of it. Yes, I heard of it, and we have something similar in Journey. Trade Republic will not let you send your Bitcoin anywhere. That means you don't own it. Yes, Maddie, anytime I get to spend with my kiddos now that they're adults is a great time for me. Enjoy these years with Coco because they grow up quickly. They do. They really do, Sin. That was a company name again. What was the company name again? Is she Australian? Yeah, she's Australian. It says Skrill, I think. Skrill sounds like a rug pull waiting to happen. It does. It does, man. It really does. Sorry, I dipped. Did I win any sats? No. No, you didn't. Not yet, sir. Not yet. But I don't think she lives in Australia, though. She lives somewhere else.
So I wanted to address the paper Bitcoin issue in this video. And I wanted to talk about, you know, what it is, how to recognize it, the effects of it, how to avoid it. Because I think if you're a beginner in this space, if you've just started buying Bitcoin, it's really important to understand that you want to be buying the real asset. You don't want to be inadvertently buying paper Bitcoin or what could potentially be paper Bitcoin because it's very easy to do. Okay, so what is paper Bitcoin? So paper Bitcoin is a claim to Bitcoin that isn't backed one-to-one by real Bitcoin. So it's kind of like an IOU that someone would give you instead of the actual coin. And sometimes there's more IOUs floating around than real Bitcoin behind them. And there may or may not be a promise of redeemability attached. So similar to paper Bitcoin, paper gold refers to financial products that give you exposure to gold but don't guarantee any claim to actual physical gold. So this could include ETFs, gold futures, and different types of unallocated gold, such as that's stored in a pool by a bank or a bullion dealer, and you just have a claim to that pool, but you don't actually know if everybody all tried to claim their gold at once, if they would be able to do so, if there would actually be enough physical gold. Okay, so I want to look at the similarities also between paper Bitcoin and fiat currency. So paper Bitcoin may not be backed by anything, and we know that fiat is definitely not backed by anything. So both can be created at will. So the supply is in excess of any actual asset. And in fiat, this is known as fractional reserve banking. So a claim is not backed by anything secure, and therefore it requires trust in the institution. So where might you find paper Bitcoin? It's actually not that hard to encounter paper Bitcoin. So some exchanges, they may be rehypothecating Bitcoin that you have purchased or deposited, and this means they use it as collateral or they lend it out to third parties. So what that means is more than one party has a claim to the same Bitcoin. Sometimes it's not clear if an exchange is actually doing this, but you may be able to find this info in their terms and conditions or T's and C's. So where else might you find paper Bitcoin? There are some companies which explicitly state that when you buy digital assets on their platform, you don't actually own anything. Any platform that allows you to buy Bitcoin but won't allow you to withdraw it to an external wallet should probably be avoided like the plague. The chances are that there is no one-to-one backing of assets in these cases. So I'm going to give you some examples of platforms that may not allow the withdrawal of digital assets, including Bitcoin. Just be aware that this can vary by region and these things can change. So a platform that didn't used to allow the withdrawal of Bitcoin might now allow it. But some of the platforms that have done this, are doing this or have done this in the past include Robinhood, Revolut, eToro, PayPal, Skrill, and SoFi. So these platforms may only allow the buying and selling of Bitcoin within their system. They will allow only fiat deposits and fiat withdrawals, which means that if you do buy Bitcoin or a position in Bitcoin on one of these platforms, you may actually be forced to sell it back into fiat and withdraw the fiat. There is no option to send your Bitcoin directly to an external wallet. So
The only reason I'm going to say this publicly is because she has said it publicly. But my friend Mia, that Maddie was just asking about, Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel, she's part of the group. Robinhood will not let her take the Bitcoin off the exchange because she's in New York State. So she cannot remove it. So this ain't just overseas. This is some companies as well. Now, I know Robinhood might let you take it off if you live outside of New York State, but some jurisdictions won't let you do it. So again, not your keys, not your coins, man. Oh yeah, Rob again. Yep. Oh no, yeah, it's crazy, man. Scary.
An external wallet. So why avoid paper Bitcoin? Part one. The first and most obvious reason is there may not actually be any possibility of self-custody. The second is counterparty risk, such as bankruptcy, hacks, freezing of funds, regulatory risk, fraud, and potential bank runs. So examples of this we have seen in the likes of the now defunct FTX, Celsius, and BlockFi. Okay, why avoid paper Bitcoin? Part two. Aside from personal financial risk associated with holding paper Bitcoin, but paper Bitcoin will also suppress price action in the short to medium term. So the money flowing into Bitcoin is spread amongst the real asset, which is what I talked about in my previous video, plus any paper Bitcoin that is floating around the system. So this is a nuance that I did not cover in the previous video. What happens when there's too much paper Bitcoin? Part one, there is an illusion of greater liquidity than actually exists. Less upward pressure on price because limitations on supply is suppressed. Demand can be partially absorbed by the paper Bitcoin. So if you were in the Bitcoin space or the crypto space in 2022, you would have witnessed the systematic risk created by the collapse of FTX and Alameda Research. So the affected counterparties included the Celsius platform, who had their own fraudulent activities going on, BlockFi, Voyager, Genesis, various VCs and hedge funds, and even banks such as Silvergate. Aside from any outright fraud, Too much paper Bitcoin can result in bank runs. So people will lose trust in the platform and they'll all try to withdraw it at once, but can't. And this can have a contagion effect where it doesn't just happen on one platform, it can happen on multiple platforms, which is one of the reasons why it's quite important if you choose to hold your Bitcoin on a platform, which you shouldn't do, but if you do, that platform is backing it one-to-one. So in the case of this bank run scenario, hopefully you will have a claim to the Bitcoin that you believe you own. So what else could happen? Platforms may be squeezed, meaning that if they do have the liquidity and they do experience something like a bank run, they may be forced to buy more Bitcoin on the open market to meet demand, and that would result in a Bitcoin price spike. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing for people who are already holding the real asset. However, if you're holding paper Bitcoin, that is not going to be a good scenario for you. So will paper Bitcoin suppress price forever? It's harder to cover up, harder than gold or fiat, due to the fact that there is a hard cap supply and a transparent ledger. Bitcoin is liquid and has a very fast settlement time globally. So there is the possibility of arbitrage of any large price discrepancies. A run on an exchange like FTX is not bailed out like the banks. People learn.
This video is a little different than the one she does. You can tell because she said it that she had another video to do, but then she did this one. She's saying a lot of ahs and ums. She usually edits that out, and you can tell she's not as prepared. This is a good video, but it's not like the other ones. You can just tell it's just a little bit different. She's doing a great job, but usually there's no ahs or ums or anything in her videos.
Really fast that they need to self-custody. Shortfall is exposed eventually one way or another, especially during large price spikes or dips. So when the market is really volatile, that's when these things are going to be uncovered, when there's a lot of buying and selling going on. So price can be suppressed in the short to medium term, and I think it would probably go in cycles. So all the paper Bitcoin can get sort of cleared out when something like the FTX collapse happens and you see all the systematic risk is exposed. Okay, so here's the important part, how you can personally avoid holding paper Bitcoin. So be wary of buying through the following types of platforms: fintech apps, neobanks, legacy brokers, CFD brokers, robo-advisors, and crypto lenders like the now defunct and already mentioned Celsius, Voyager, BlockFi, etc. Do your own due diligence on any platform first, even if somebody recommends it to you. Check the T's and C's. If you don't want to read through all that legalese, you can download their T's and C's or copy them, and then you can use AI to summarize it for you or to find certain clauses. So ensure you're buying only real Bitcoin that you can transfer to cold storage and that only you can custody. Avoid custodial platforms. Check first if your Bitcoin can be directly withdrawn from whatever the platform it is that you plan to purchase.
Yeah, you can tell this one means something to her. Sin, that's a good point. This definitely means something to her. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Good point, Sin.
It on. If the answer is no, then go elsewhere. Choose a reputable exchange and preferably one that provides proof of assets if possible. Withdraw your Bitcoin to cold storage where practicable. Never leave it sitting on an exchange in the long term. The longer it sits there, the more risk you're exposed to. So what to do if you suspect that you're holding paper Bitcoin? First of all, this is not investment advice, and please do your own due diligence before buying or selling Bitcoin or any other digital asset. So if you think you may be holding Bitcoin on a platform that isn't backing their Bitcoin one-to-one or are potentially rehypothecating, withdraw it to cold storage as soon as possible and self-custody it. Or worse, if you're holding non-redeemable Bitcoin, then it's probably time to consider exiting the position and using the proceeds to buy real Bitcoin that you can self-custody. So if you enjoyed this video, you learned something that you didn't know before, and you want to support my channel, please like, subscribe, and share this video. This channel is not supported by YouTube ad revenue, so this is the best way to support me right now. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Wow, she doesn't get ad revenue from YouTube? There's a link to that video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to her and follow her on YouTube. But the only Bitcoin exchange that I know about that actually has proof of reserves, I think, is River. Strike doesn't even do that, and I like Strike. But I just keep a certain amount of sats on there, and once I get a certain amount of, a big enough UTXO, I move it. Do I trust Strike? Yes. Do I think they'd rug pull me? I don't think so. They haven't done it yet. So, but again, I only keep a certain amount on there. I know people that have kept a lot of Bitcoin or Satoshis on Strike, and I'm like, even though I trust them, I only trust them to a certain extent, so I'm not going to do it. So, liberty or death, yes. Wonder if there is some personal experience behind this one that prompted it. Yeah, good point. Such a warm welcome. It's all love, guys, and thanks for the sweet support. Happy to see you guys here. Jerry is the man. Thank you for saying that, but you're the man, brother. A lot of those platforms weren't available in Hawaii when I looked them up years ago. Gray said, is Strike FDIC insured? I'm not sure, Gray. That's a good question. Good question. I'm not sure. If we want worldwide adoption of Bitcoin, we cannot scare every single person into believing they need self-custody or they lose everything for sure. That will not work. I agree. No, Gray, it isn't. Oh, wow. Most people are not ready for self-custody. We may be, but most are not. I mean, just use these exchanges. Don't let them use you. That's my motto. I just buy them, and whoever gives me the cheapest fees, I keep a certain amount of UTXOs, maybe 100,000 sats or 210,000 sats or up to 1 million sats, and then just move them. Don't keep a large amount in there. River and Fold are FDIC insured. Okay, yeah, River's good, man. River's pretty good, but I use Strike. I like Strike because the fees are cheaper, and I like Jack Mahler's, and I like what they do. I like the hourly buys. I have a video on it, Jerry. Shame, LOL, joke. I know. I love that video too. Bitcoin doesn't need worldwide adoption. We just need off ramps into fiat or stable coins. I don't know about that. But speaking of the video, there's my boy Trent. Make sure you guys subscribe to Trent from the Bitcoin Technician. Here's his link. He's got a good video on this topic. He really does. Thanks for the reminder. He's got a great channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. He's part of the Bitcoins for Freedom group. Freedom family. He's at 43 subscribers, I think. Let me update it. 43. Let me see where he's at. Let's update it. Need to get him to 50 subs, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Bitcoin Technician, Trent. And Jay Rummer says, hit that like button. Thank you, Jay Rummer. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Trent, for the reminder, man. All right, let's spin that wheel, guys. We're going to spin the last blocks, and then we're going to play the all or nothing game. Then we're going to do the big spin. All right, because I'm trying not to go to 4 hours a night. But I'm getting close. A lot of people lost their private keys during the Atlanta, LA fires. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Bitcoin's cold plus the fiat printing system ensures its value as long as we have off ramps. Yep. How does he only have 43? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Trent, he does a great job. I mean, really, it's not that hard. Just watch a few YouTube videos, watch some reviews, and you can self-custody. Maybe harder for older folk due to their programming. I agree, Dean, but most people just not going to do it. Most people don't have want to be self-sovereign. They don't want to take personal responsibility. They think it's too scary. But I agree with you. It passed my gaming channel in the sub department. Good, man. Good. We're going to get you to 100. All right, let's spin it. Jenny, we're at 881. Let's do it. Looks like Matt. Oh, Matt left. Or is he coming back? He said he's coming back, right? He said he's going to walk the dog and he's going to be back. So, most people are lazy and love to delegate their lives to others. Sure do. Try living in a hut in the Philippines that does not have windows but only openings in the wall. Then think about how you would want to secure anything you own in your house. Oh, good point. Good game, Matt. You back, sir? I don't think he is. Bitcoin is for the few who are unfit to be slaves. Yeah. Again, we're going to be the rulers. We're going to rule the the money system. Give it to Matt. Let me just give it to him. I'll give it to him. Matt. He's here. FRL. Thank you, Ian. All right, Matt. You got it. 882. Matt. Sharon. Ooh, right at the last second. I know Sharon's here. Ain't got to ask about that. Sharon's trying to get that money. Patty P. All right, Sharon. Congratulations. All right, let's do 883. All right, just joining in. How are y'all? Good, man. How are you? Joshua. Congratulations. Let me put you on the wheel. JIX. JI space X. Good to have you. Sharon. My pronouns are unemployable and unslavable. Exactly, Sin. Yay, Sharon B. Woohoo. Sin Diesel, good game. Oh, it's me, yes. Sharon, where's Sharon? Did she fall asleep? Where's she here? Sharon, where you at? You got to get this money. Digital fiat or stable coins is the coming new edition of the slave plantation. Yep. Sharon, Joshua. So close, Holler, right there. Awesome. Sin Diesel, mine are, I told you so. Great. Late to the party. 21 Sat Street. Kevin, what's up, my boy? How are you? Another big spin, 50,000 spin. Thanks to Paul and T. Congratulations, Kevin, for being here right on time. Kevin, 21 Sat Street. Imagine I hit that 50K spin. I would be so happy. That would be real cool, man, if you did. Joshua with the turkey, 3X. Yes. Yes, sir. Fingers crossed. Where's OJ for real? I don't know. I don't know where he's at. Did he come in today, guys? Or I saw him this morning. I'm back, team. Okay, you just won 100 sats, brother. You tell us, right? Welcome back, Matt. You won. Congrats, Matt. You better text him, Matty. You won, Matt. Doing well, man. Just got off from my second job. Nice, Kevin. Just wondering, we doing 50K or 5 10K spins? 150K, unless somebody says something different. I got to ask Paul. Matt, after all, I don't even know if Paul's here, but he did want to do the one. They like the dramatic one spin, man. So, but Paul, you want to break up the spin or what? I don't know if Paul's still here. And where's Sharon at? Wow, sweet, yeah. Thank Ian. Ian said, give it to Matt. I said, okay. Whoa. The Bitcoin technician, Trent. He just sent in 12,345 sats, and he said, make it 60. So he's letting me keep 2,345. Thank you very much. And he's sending 10,000 more to the wheel. So 60K spin, guys. 60K spin. What a goat. He is a goat. Trent. Yeah. Thank you, Trent. Wow, guys. I know Jor is not here, but start talking about Jor. That will get Sharon B talking. Yeah. Hey, Jor, what's up, Jor? Sharon's probably roller skating. LOL. Where are you at, Sharon? Finally won, right? Trent, boom. Thanks, Trent. Sharon, what's up? Where you at? You got to be here. Unless she fell asleep or something. All right, let's do 884. And if she's not here, I'm going to have to go back to 882, and I'm going to take her off the wheel. It's all about the community. You guys are all right. Yes. Welcome in, Jix. All right, 884. Let's do it. Sorry, Sharon. You got to be here, honey. Where is your 88 coming up to? I know, right? Ricky Ricardo. TBT amazing. I might have to get a speed wallet to accept these big sat giveaways to give to my son. Yeah, I don't know why you're not taking these sats, man. And she went to bed. Nothing to see here, right? You know Sharon falls asleep listening to your sweet voice, Fanny says. Thank you, Fanny. Good game, Ricky. Welcome back. Fanny, that was funny. Ricky, you here? I was able to tag Sharon. Yeah. Congrats, Ricky. All right. Well, I ain't going to take Sharon off. Sharon is, you guys deserve it. Thank you, Trent. You deserve everything you get, man. All the good things you get. I don't know if Ricky Ricardo's here, man. I'm going to take him off. Sharon, where you at, girl? Someone got to slide in her DMs here in a minute. Maybe she's... All right, let me take Ricky Ricardo off. I don't think he's here. Let's see. Ricky Ricardo. Take this dude. I'm keeping Sharon on. Sharon, you better wake up. Fanny. Fanny. All right, let's do 884 again. Right? Yeah, we're going to do 884. That's the last block. And then we're going to do the all or nothing game. Matt's here. Fanny, we are renaming that to Pulling an Anonymous. It's her morning, isn't it? Yes, it is. I think Joe will be impressed by the energy in the chat. We should keep doing this. We should keep this thing going. I think so, man. I think so. Watch him come in right before we do all or nothing of the big one. Fanny, isn't that Anonymous's gimmick? Yeah, good game, Matt. Matt, whoa, Matt. Wow, teen ages, LOL. And Sharon's now. Yep, Matt times 2. Oh, thank you, Jerry. But spin again. I already won. No. You won, man. No, you can win as many times as you want. You got it. You got it, Matt. All right. Time for the all or nothing game. Jan Fisher, I think he wants to shut it down, right? All right. So let's do this. Let's do the all or nothing. You guys have gotten some huge donations today. We got a big 60,000 sat winner. Let's see. Tonight. $1,000. See. 1,000s all over the place. Still got Joshua 750 up for grabs too. Just gonna do that one. Put that one right here. 750. Do 1,000. Thank you for doing that, Joshua. So let's see. 1,000. 2,000. Boom. Four. All right. Wheel looks right. Remember, like Jen said, if they are not here, she gets the sats. I was going to add 2K to the wheel, but of course, Coinbase is being silly, not sending me my sats. Uh-oh. Thank you for that, though. No, I think we should do the deck clock as my favorite. Yeah. That's right, sir, Lauren. Joshua, divorce Coinbase it's an abusive relationship. Yeah, man. I don't know why you do that. Oh, trust me, Sin. I know. LOL. Do you see my message? Can you move Coco to the other side? No, I didn't see that, Maddie. Okay, I'll move him. Got you, Maddie. Too close, right? You want to spread it out. I understand that. Put him way up here for you. Put him up here. Boom. There you go, Maddie. Maddie said, I want Otis to win. I got another chance to win. Just waiting for it to unstake. Okay. Greg, haven't won on the wheel in a minute. I think tonight is the night. Me too. Did you look at the mempool? Might be behind by 30 minutes. I haven't looked, though. Josh, dang, Coinbase, I defense strike does that too. Locks your stuff up till the money hits their account. Oh, wow. I agree, Jerry. Bring up the deck clock for 10 minutes. Then do the spin so half the people leave. Yes. I'm a firm believer that Coinbase sucks it. Run them back. Me too. TBT, that's scary because I'm sending sats to CB to strike. LOL. Oh, wow. Joshua, you stake Bitcoin on Coinbase? Speedwallet. I got 6 sats from somebody from Speedwallet. Thank you very much. 6 of them things. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stratch, GOW, Coinbase, and Brian A. definitely eat their corn on the cob from the ends. Coinbase is the hardest one to divorce out of all the changes. Yes. What's up, LYB? You back, brother? Jerry Love Freedom. End the show. Nothing to see here. Good night. Good. Go to bed, peeps. Thank you. No doubt, Manny. Love you too, Manny. VHF, I was testing it out. Hello, I'm new. I'm going to move everything to a different platform. Nice. All right. All or nothing game, Jenny. Today is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. This is a end of the night game. This has nothing to do with the blocks. This is to say thank you. And a very dumb move for Jerry. But he says thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We're going to have 4 winners tonight on the all or nothing game. But stay tuned. We're going to give out 60,000 sats in one spin thanks to Paul, T, and Trent. But until then, we got 4 chances to win 1,000. We got 750 on the wheel too. So let's spin it. The first spin for the all or nothing game on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Player 1, you're up. Let's spin it and let's see what you're going to do when you win it. Sharon B. Is she here, though? Oh, my God. Sharon. Oh, shiz. I used that trick. Oh, hold on. We got some new people here. It's not scary. A lot of those chains do. It just prevents them from getting scammed. Yeah. Amos CB, hey, can I get on the wheel? Yeah, sure. Are you a real person? Danny's back. Danny, what's up? I was building a cat tree. What's up, Danny? How are you? I don't know these other people. I get about 10 calls a day. Who are these people? Can any Captain X Gaming? Anybody know this person and this person? We'll stall for sharing, guys. Emma, yeah, I was here yesterday. Okay, I'll put you on. MSCBT. Okay, who's the other guy? Sharon B, where are you? Ray, wake up, Sharon. Sharon must have went to sleep. Thanks, no doubt, Danny. You know you're going to get on there. Welcome back, Danny. I don't know these people either, LOL. Samantha, Sharon leaves, and she's finally winning, right? I might have to go back and do that other spin. Oh, no, it's not Coinbase. Actors posing. Coinbase has got breached a little while back. Who is this dude? Sus, yeah, right? Who the hell is this? I might have to do that spin again, man. If Sharon's not here, the 882. Unless you guys just want me to give it to her. It's not very scary. Lounge change. Yes. No, you're welcome. We just don't know you, man. Hey, Frank. Cap and X game. You just showed up out of nowhere, man. Hey, Frank. Jen, I'm telling you guys, your best chance to win is when you leave, go to bed, right? Damn. Seems like I'm not welcomed. Give it to her. Yeah, okay, I'll give it to her. Convenient they don't show up till the big spin. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Cap and X Gamer, how'd you hear about the chat, bro? Because this is the end of the show and we haven't seen you all day. That's what I'm saying, technician. Kevin, we just got suspicious of new people because some people are bot scammers. Yeah. Cap, you seem legit. Okay. All right, I'll put them on there. Let me take Sharon B off, unfortunately. Man, Sharon, I hate to do this to you. Hate to do this to you, man. So scammers calling you makes Coinbase bad, or do employees who leaked info make Coinbase blaming the wrong intensity here? Yeah. You a robot? Do a backflip. Welcome, Kevin. Hey, I sold my Albie already. Cat tree was very important. Nice, Danny. Nice. Crazy cat lady. Sharon missing out. Yeah. All right. All or nothing game again. Let's do it again. Player 1. Let's see it. He's just trying to figure out if you're not a bot. So he asks questions. That's all. Yeah. Bought the kitten cat tree for him to avoid and never touch. LOL. Right. Gray, you're the winner, brother. You are the winner of the all or nothing game. Go, Gray Motion. Gray Motion, keep or spin. Oh, I'm not an NPC, just a young buck trying to make it. I saw your live stream on my For You page. I'm a Bitcoin class of 2025. Okay, nice, man. Here's the question, though. Did you subscribe, sir? That's the question. Have you subscribed? Good game, Gray. Spin it. All right. Gray says spin that. Yeah. Going 4,000. Can he get it? Not this time. Not this time. Ooh, Gray. That means the algo is working. Yeah. Algorithm. Yes. That's good. Keep. Okay, let's test this. When I say fractal, you say. When I say fractal, you say fractal. Oh my God, dude, that was funny. Well, okay, let's do it, bro. Good game, Secure. You spin or keep. You got 200, Secure. Ready to go, Sin. You are hilarious. Yes. Segura. Sin, would that be sat? You're here. You're good then. You're good. You didn't say the keyword. LOL. Oh my God, that was so funny. Wasn't in the probability. Keep. All right, you got 200. You're keeping that. All right. Player 2 keeps it. Sakura keeps it. TBH. 200. All right. Congratulations. Player 3, you're up. Good answer, Cap. Jerry, he's real. Welcome, Cap. Right. Either you know Jerry can't say that word. Oh, you know I can't. Good game, Secure. LOL. Good job, Secure. All right. Player 3, you're up. Can you win 1,000? Let's see. Oh my gosh, Sin. That was so fucking funny. That was funny as uh-oh. Joey, he's not here. Well, let's see. Let's see if he's here. Oh my God. Sorry, Jen. That's where my brain went. Yeah. It's all good. Joey from Sats Venture. I don't think he's here though. Joey be in and out, man. You know what I mean? Joey be recording videos and jumping on shows. CYM. Sats Venture, you here, dude? I'm going to zap Jerry for that one. For me, I didn't do anything. That was him. That was funny. Oh my God, that was hilarious. I know where I just laughed knowing Jerry can't say. You know I can't say that. You know I can't say a lot of words. Oh my goodness. You guys are hilarious, man. Hilarious. Thanks for the welcome. I'm about to graduate high school because you're hoping to learn more to figure out my next step. Well, I think you came to the right place, sir. But again, man, did you hit that subscribe button, though? That is the question. Sensei, you're the best. He is. He is the best. He's too funny, man. I don't think Joey's here, guys. Welcome, Cat. Yes, I subbed. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Speed wallet. Oh, Ian just sent me 2,500. Thank you, Ian. Cap, that's awesome. Smart man, yes. Man, I'm stoked for the 60K wheel spin. I just imagine whoever winning it will be full of joy. LOL. Love it. Yes. Ian, thank you, man. Sin made a funny joke. He sent me 2,500 because I laughed at it. What a guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. That's a lot of sats, man. Stay and win, Cap. Thank you, Ian. Ian, Cap, and work hard, spend less than you make, and put all savings into Bitcoin. You have lots of time. You're so young, bro. So young. What was with 30-second timer? What about that like button, Jerry? Knows if you don't. LOL. Yes, I do. All right. Sorry, Joey. I try to give you a little extra time because he always donates to the channel. And Joey's part of the Bitcoiners for Freedom Squad, so I got to take him off. Player 3, you're up. Let's see who can win it. Player 3. Love your energy, my sensei. Nice, you are in good place, Kevin. Become crazy like the rest of us, yes. May I join the wheel? Flew to Colorado Springs today. No doubt, man. Ginger's the winner. Yes, you can, EB. Good to see you, man. How was your flight, bro? EB's in the house. I was wondering where you were at, EB. And stay away from debt, Captain. Right back at you, Ems. We at the end. Yeah, but we got a 60,000 sat spin, brother. So you came right on time. Good game, Ginger. Ginger, super close. Thank you. Ginger, you want to keep the 100 sats or you want to go for 1,000? Ginger, good game, Ginger. Got to run. You folks have a great evening morning. Y'all be good. Okay, Gray. See you later, sir. Boy, I would never leave during this time. But hey, got to do what you got to do. Let's see. Take Gray off. His cap on the wheel. Yeah, I got him. I got him as I think I put him as cap or something. Yeah, cap right here, Sin. In the first block. I'll keep, thank you. Okay, no doubt. Ginger. Ginger said, I'm not a betting man. 100 sats to Ginger. Thank you, bro. Good night, Gray. Hello, peace, Gray. Missed the dip today, though. Bummer. It's just a little quick one. 60,000 that I missed. The numbers go up part. I thought it was 50,000. Yeah, Trent sent in another 10 grand. Nice. I love Colorado Springs. EB, you really plan to leave the USA, Jen Mushiki, did you take a nap? Trent sent another 10K to add. Yeah. Here, hate to say it, but people are going to go to bed or leaving and increasing the chance of winning by 1.5%. It does. It does. My comment went pooping up. Yay, YouTube. Went pooping up. Yay, YouTube. Mushiki, I gave another 10. Yep. Pooping. Yep. When I retire. Yep. All right. Player 4, you're up. What you going to do when you win? Uh-oh. Somebody got the 1,000. Player 4, you got the 1,000. Went out with a bang. Let's see who it is. For Nicaragua, Jen. Where you think us two? GOW's got it. 1K. I have one ran, one block, and there's this guy's get. Wow. Good job, GOW. Congratulations. All right. There it is. 3 winners of the all or nothing game. Congratulations to all the winners. Yes, was. Good game. Good game. 1K, yep. GOW, congratulations. Right now, it's the top choice. Be closer to time, depending on many factors. GOW, let's go. You're going to have the money to do it. G Immortal, what's up? What's up, bro? How are you? Well, you just came in just in time for the 60,000 spin. I guess he came just gang. GW. Go Dub. GG, how? I will take it. No need to spin again. Oh, I know that. GOW. Boom. Nice. Ooh, woo woo. Been doing odd and labor jobs to just earn fiat. Coinbase was my first exchange. I have now moved to Strike. Nice. Trying to stack as best as I can. No real mentors around me in the BTC space. Hope to learn. You're in the right place, bro. You got a lot of mentors in this chat right now, brother. Whoop. Congrats, GOW. Good game. Got a war. Nope. Still here. Ready for more. Yep. Cap, you're speaking our language. That's right. Hey, Jerry and fam. Corey, what's up, brother? Corey, you just came back in time for the 60K spin. Isn't that something that everybody comes at the end? We're going to have to do some rules on that one. But he's a Bitcoiner for Freedom member, so we got to let him go. What's up, Corey? Corey. Nice. I did a bunch of point-to-point microwave for cell towers out there. Oh, nice. Hi, guys. Hey, Corey. Today, my second day live. Good to see you, man. Cap, awesome. You're in the right place, Captain. Follow Benjamin Cohen. He's a very good at technical analysis. Where's Cap from? Good question. Where are you from, Cap? Sounds like pretty climbing. Corey. Let's freaking get it. All right, let's get it. Look at Oliver Velez Bitcoin vids. Take what you like from other YouTubers. You'll find your crew the more you're in the space. Yep. Very, yes. 60K, yeah. 60K spin right now. Hey, God Sats. Corey, did you get my zap this morning? Stack your million. Jerry will tell you. I will. Get to 1 million sats, young man. Kevin, if you haven't already, get to 1 million sats. But you come here every day, and I'll teach you how to do that. Thank you for welcome. I will check out Benjamin Cohen. Appreciate the recommendation. No doubt. Angel, there should be a rule that new people that pop out can't attend the wheel to the next day. I agree. That's right, Dollar Man. Everybody being greedy at the end. They think 100 sats is nothing, but we all know they are missing out. Yes. I am from the great state of Florida. Nice, brother. Good. Keep coming back, man. Woohoo. Anthony, I just came across this channel. What's good? Who are you, Anthony? Jesus. Whatever. No one lands on the 60K. There is no 60K. It's just a name. Okay, take me off the wheel. Seriously? No, you can do it. Can you shuffle the wheel before the big spin? Absolutely. What are you teaching? Bitcoin is cool. We're giving out Bitcoin too, bro. This fam won't let you down, Cap. Absolutely not. Put them on your map. All right. Anthony from Speed app. But remember, you gotta be in the $2.99 plan to get on the map now, Ian. Starting in August. Everyone, make sure you drop a like for Jerry. Thank you, Woke Up Bullish. Oh yeah, LOL, my bad. All right. I don't know who Anthony is. I'm at to save you for the last one, man. I can't put you on the wheel right now. Oliver Levs will get you right, Cap. Yep. All right, guys. Let me take the thousands off here. This is for 60,000 sats, this spin right here. The big 60,000. I'm going to shuffle the wheel. Boom. There it is. Trent, thank you. Just check. No sub, no like, no sats. Exactly. Sorry. No. It's all good, Ian. It's all good. That's just the new rules. Good luck, everyone. I hope whoever wins deserves it. Yes. Sin, that's right. Maybe no one is talking about regulars. EB, no one. Yeah, you're good, man. Good luck, fam. Here we go. All right, guys. 60,000 Satoshis. 50,000 from Paul the Goat. Or excuse me, 40,000 from Paul the Goat. 10,000 from T Tech. Totally agree with the last minute join. It's been crazy like that lately. Yeah. 10,000 from Trent. There are many content creators to follow and learn about Bitcoin. No doubt. Thanks for that. Drum rolling. Look at no whammy. Stop. 1 million sats is 1% of a full coin. Exactly. OMG. Emily. Boom. Let's go. 1 million sats. What's the significance of that? I see many influencers saying 0.1 or point, and it seems so hard to get to, especially at my age. Come back to him tomorrow, Cap, and I'll explain to you. Go when you get off this video, go watch my Satoshi Saturday series. All right. And watch my videos, and I'll teach you all about that. Watch them all night tonight. With donators, fire, let them go. Let it pump, let it ride. Join speed, yes. Hype. All right, guys. The 60,000 sat spin. Are you guys ready? One big spin. And if you don't have 1 million sats, this will help you to get there. 60,000 spins just for coming on a YouTube channel, man. And just chilling and learning. Yes, sir. All right, guys. 60K, 60 big ones. This is the biggest spin we've ever had, guys. By the way, we've had a couple 40s, we have a couple 50s, but 60,000, 60 big ones, 60K, 60 stacks. Who's ready to get that 60K sats in their wallet? Let me know. All right, guys. On the count of three, because you guys know I got to run out of here. I got my running shoes on. On the count of three, ready? 1, 2, 3. Spin it for 60K. Wow. Samantha Nakamoto is the winner. That's Series 9, Jared. What time tomorrow? 7 o'clock Eastern. Let's go. Nice. Samantha, congratulations, ma'am. You deserve it. You deserve it. She's a big donor and a big supporter of this channel. Wow, Samantha. Congrats. I am here. Yes, Samantha, you're the winner. 60,000 Satoshis. Samantha N. 60K. Wow, Samantha. Congratulations, ma'am. If I was Lauren, I'd be punching the air. Yes. That was so close, man. Samantha. Oh, my gosh. Great, Samantha. Congratulations. The biggest spin ever, and she wins. Wow. $65 to $67 win. Massive win. We don't look at those cuck bucks, man. So happy for you, Samantha. I know what you're saying, though, Joshua. Congrats. Thanks. No doubt. She seems so stoic. She's like, I'm here. Thanks. She says, I'm here. Thanks, guys. No biggie. I'm here. Thanks. Congratulations, guys. Wow, 60K said this channel seems awesome. At first seemed hostile. Now I feel welcome. Thank you. No, it's just because we get a lot of bots in here, man. We get a lot of bots. You know what I mean? So we just got to be like, who's this? Who's this? You know what I mean? And plus, you came right at the end where the big spins are, and we think it's some bots trying to come in. That's all. But you're welcome in, brother. Good game. Well played. Thanks, Jerry. And thank you for the fam. Thank you. No doubt. Something just happened on speed. 369 sats. Thank you. That's a Tesla zap. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Cap Gaming. Welcome in to the new people and welcome everybody. And thank you guys so much. Yes, let's go again. That's what she said. Thanks. No doubt. Thanks for the stream and wins, Jerry. Appreciate you and Freedom Family Night All. Yes. Matt, thank you. Zap for you, Jerry. Thanks for all the spins. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Very much. Very, very much. And you know how it goes, guys. You know how it goes. You know what we're doing here. This right here is the US debt clock. It says restitution at the top of the page. 65 billion 2008. Bernie Madoff recovered assets 94%. 37 trillion from 1913 to 2025. Recovered assets. What happened? You see the comparison? When Bernie Madoff stole 65 billion, they recovered 94% of their assets. 37 trillion from 1913 to 2025. How many recovered assets? We don't know. Listen to Fannie Pack Cap. She's the bomb. Yes, she is. Interesting, no? The Bitcoin technician. Run it back, LOL. Happy for you, Samantha. I am Samantha. Congratulations, Samantha. I can get a signal. I have WhatsApp. Backpacker. I do have a X. What's Noster? We got you. We got you, brother. Keep on coming back, bro. Came in late, but thanks for a great show as always, Jerry. No doubt, man. No doubt. Something happened on strike here. 99 sats from thanks, Jerry. 70K tomorrow from Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. Who knows? Let's see who donates. Stay blessed, freedom lovers. Yes. Thank you. You can see some funny ass base family videos. Welcome, especially younger people who are in the future. Yes. Nice. I've been waiting for this all night. Thank you, Trent. Hit that like button before you leave, y'all. Yes. P&L, everyone. Peace and love. Yes. And before you go, I got something to tell you. Especially you, Cap, and Danny, and all the young people who haven't seen this. This is my ending page. Come back. We will get you plugged in for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. For those of you that don't know and are new to this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the national debt clock. Yes. Let me move it a little bit. Emily, Fanny, you're the ultimate mom to us and all to us all in it, right? Love you and your amazing fam. Absolutely. Finally get to see the debt clock, Lord says. NDC, yes. National debt clock. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're basically talking about earlier. We're talking about the Federal Reserve and the evilness that they're doing around the nation and the debt that they're imposing upon us. Dan, that's a lot of old. Yes, 37 trillion to be exact. Right here, youngins, for the young people, this is the U.S. national debt. This is $37.1 trillion that we owe. Okay? We have a spending problem here in the United States of America. Everything in red is what we spend. Everything in green is what we make, except down here. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what we make. U.S. federal tax revenue, $5.2 trillion. That's what we make. We're spending $7.2 trillion. So in other words, we're at a $2 trillion deficit. You hear that? $2 trillion deficit. Spending problem is so real. Absolutely. Absolutely. The problem in this country is there's too many subsidies for people that don't deserve it. There's a lot of people that are quote unquote homeless or not working or illegal immigrants and just a bunch of spending from the people that they call them politicians. I call them prostitutes for their big donors. A lot of pork in those bills. They spend money on a lot of pet projects that we have nothing to do with. This is supposed to be a democracy, guys. Again, I don't remember voting for all this stuff. So you saw the sign. It said 1913. That's when the Federal Reserve came about. This right here is the Constitution of the United States of America. Okay, and the Declaration of Independence. So we declared our independence in 1776, but we weren't really truly a nation until about 1789. When we had when they had the Constitution written, and then we had our first president, George Washington. And by the time from 1789 all the way until 1913, we had a sound money. And what is a sound money? Is when gold made that sound or the silver made that sound, and it was good money. But when 1913 happened, the Federal Reserve said, you know what? It's not going to be sound anymore. And they started printing more dollars than we had gold in the vaults. So this wasn't a 1971 problem. This is a 1913 problem. Because everybody talks about Richard Nixon. FDR did it the first time in 1933 when he took us off the temporarily took us off the gold standard. He didn't make an announcement like Tricky Dicky did, but he rehypothecated the gold, gave you your gold, or gave you $20 and I believe 62 cents for your gold, and turned around the next year and repriced it at $34, $35 an ounce. And that's stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We have a spending problem in this country, and we keep kicking the can down the road. That's what we've been doing for 123 years, is it? Since 1930, 122 years, since 2025. So Donald Trump has been the president since 2025. He got sworn in January 20th, 2025, day after my birthday. And what did he decide to do? He decided to stop. He stopped kicking the can down the road. He said, we're not going to do it anymore. We're going to try something different. And what do I mean by kicking the can down the road? Meaning overspending, right? And just kicking the debt down to the future generations, okay? It's a huge debt, as you can see, $37 trillion. He said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do. So what he did was he created the DOGE program, the Department of Government Efficiency. And what did they do? They did good work, by the way, those first few months. They discovered the waste, fraud, and abuse here in this country. The problem is they couldn't stop it. Now, according to this, they've saved us $576 billion on our spending. Elon Musk was supposed to take off out of that $2 trillion we overspend. Remember the 7 and the 5? He was supposed to take off $1 trillion of spending. He couldn't do it. Why? Because the government's too big. We have 450 departments here in the United States government on the federal level. 450 departments. We're only 249 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Why is the government so big? You tell me. You got people screaming, the Democrats screaming when we quote unquote firing people on the federal level, departments that don't even supposed to have jobs or do anything for our people. Because again, the government is supposed to be of the people, for the people, and by the people. Is it though? Is it? No, it's not. So Trump said we're going to start the DOGE. It didn't work. Okay, Elon Musk and him fell out. And I'm not saying it's a total waste of time because they did do a lot of things. But again, the government is a big, big blob, man. You got to have a death by not 1,000 cuts by, but 1,000,000 cuts, right? So then that didn't work. So he said, we're going to kick the can, not to DOGE, because again, the Democrats don't want to stop the waste, fraud, and abuse and the overspending. So we kicked it to the bond market. That didn't work. So he said, you know what? We're gonna do all my policies through the triple Bs, the big beautiful bill, and we're gonna grow the economy. And as you can see, the numbers came out today. I believe the economy has grown 3% versus inflation going down. So we're doing well. The GDP is growing, so we're going to grow the economy from within. We're going to expand. We're making money on the tariffs now. We're making American-made products. We're going away from outsourcing our dollars and our energy to other companies to bring products here. American-made, American-bought products. Can that work? Can that fix the system? Totally. I don't think so, but I think it's a good start. But that same president has another can in the works, and that can cannot be stopped. It cannot be. But if you're one of those people that was a good little boy and good little girl, out of that 37 trillion, if you look right here, there's two people. There's a debt per citizen for all 340 million, but the people that owe the most were the debt payers or the debt taxpayers, people that pay taxes. Okay? If you signed up for this plan, meaning you went to school, got good grades, and got a good, safe, secure job, you owe a lot more than that. And what is that plan? Well, it's 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 club. You go to work for 40 hours a day. They take 40% of your pay, by the way. That third 40 is they print 40% of the money supply in 2020 and 2021. Probably is more than that now because we're in the middle of 2025. We're still printing. So it might be 50 or 60, but I'll just go by the 40 because it sounds good. The fourth 40 is you do that for 40 years and you end up with a $40 watch. That's broken, by the way. You owe $323,000 out of that 37 trillion. You did everything you're supposed to do. Again, America's supposed to be a democracy. I did not vote for that. Did you? The can has been kicked a long time for too long, and Trump has a new can, and I think he's going to use it. I really do. He bought a lot of it himself, personally, him and his companies. He's been doing some shit coining. But this new can is completely opposite from this can that we started in 1913 with the Federal Reserve. There's no debt on it. Nobody owns it. You can't do nothing with it. This can is scarce, unlike the US dollar, which means it's uninflatable like the US dollar. It's portable, durable, international. It's money of the people, for the people, and by the people. Everybody has their money. Every country has its money. This digital money that we have in our can, in our reserves, is a money for the internet, a real money. It's fungible, divisible, more than any money ever, verifiable. You always know what the supply is decentralized, unconfiscatable, and unstoppable. And it is the only way that we're going to break this system, stop inflation, pay off the national debt, and your family and your generations to come will be safe and secure financially, and this country will be back on track. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys for coming in so much, Cap. New guy, we got you covered, brother. Come back tomorrow. We got you, young man. All right? We got you. Stick with us, man. This is a good group right here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for the love, the support, the zaps. You guys power this channel by your funds, and I appreciate you. I really do. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same bat channel, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, for Thursday, the Bitcoin live stream. We'll see what happens. Jerome Powell's playing a lot of Fiat games. We don't play them. We just stack sats. Again, guys, you can get 840 something sats for $1. Stack them as much as you can. Thank you guys again for the love, the support, and again, for the most important thing that you have is your precious, precious time that you can't get back. And I'm solely thankful for that. And I really, really appreciate that. So again, have a great night. Have the best night of your night tomorrow. Work your ass off tomorrow at your job, at your business, whatever you got to do, and stack as many sats as you can. And until tomorrow, and you guys already know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.